Welcome back, everybody. Mentally Advanced series, that's a thing. As you all are probably very aware of, the Mentally Advanced series has had to make a little bit of a turn with their recent episodes. I did get through 22 of their normal Mentally Advanced series, if you can even put Mentally Advanced series and normal in the same freaking sentence. But with these newer releases, they've started back at 0 and are going down -1, -2, so on and so forth. And they've had to change the way they go about doing them, including drawing every scene to avoid the horrible C word that we all hate so much. Not that one. You know the one I'm freaking talking about. But regardless, it's still by the same people. It's still the same series. I can't leave crap undone, so we're gonna do them. So yeah, right here, right now, this is going to be Mentally Advanced series, episode 0, and Mentally Advanced, this is an add-on, Mentally Advanced series, episode -1. So yeah, fun times, let's get started. And we are back, and oh my, whoa, this video's only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. Wow, this is gonna be brief. Oh hey, that's how I wake up every morning.
Spike. What, Twilight?
What the frick did you wake me up for?
Hey, where are my books? We only just moved in, Twilight. I haven't had a chance to put them away yet.
They haven't even been delivered yet. Chill, book horse.
Does everything just seem off to you?
Oh, it's way more than off,
honey. It's the story of my
honey.
life, you know. Powerful dragon, slave to a horse.
But it's also accurate.
No, that part's
off, but
correct.
accurate.
Talking about,
see, there you have
everything
it.
looks just uglier. When did I get
it's not exactly uglier. It's
Stand
definitely more
and
interesting.
Sometimes stay up at night wondering if my life has less purpose than an end table.
Oh,
Well,
it
at
does.
least you're well off enough to take the time for an existential breakdown.
Everybody
Shut
has
up
to
and
have
look at this old
breakdown
key with
moments.
the
Come
engravings
on.
on it. I don't know what this goes to, but I feel like
It
it's
goes to
important for
Celestia's
something.
naughty drawer.
Do you recognize this?
You stole it last time you were
But
there.
It's probably from one of your
You
stupid
didn't even look at
magical
it.
adventures that I wasn't invited to. Oh, get over yourself. Every
just
time
dropped
I
your
invite
key.
you, you complain. Well,
Holy
Twilight,
crap,
that's
Twilight's
because
face
most
just
of the
gained like
problems
20
are caused
pounds.
by going on the magical adventure in the first place. No.
Yeah,
Well,
yes,
that
does have a
doesn't
point
mean
there.
that complaining about it makes them any easier. Nay,
Kinda.
But if I complain enough, you won't take me along for the next one.
That's the master plan.
I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Breakfast would be good. I'm hungry. Well, Twilight just ate
Why
shit.
don't we have guardrails?
Well, you're ponies. There's only so much you can do. You're lucky you were even able to hollow out a tree and make it into a library. And holy crap, that's already the end of the video. What? Well, okay then. Yeah, that... bravo. Just bravo. We're like not even 2 minutes into a whole video. It wasn't even 2 minutes. What am I saying? And that was the end. It's done. It's over with. Okay, that was just... I don't even know what that was. It wasn't long enough to even freaking have an opinion on. Maybe they're just showing off their new drawing style, which I'm sure is just a direct thing to get around the copyright, which is interesting and also kind of ingenious if you think about it. I have seen some of their drawings before. I've never seen this style, so I don't know if someone else took the reins for the drawings of this, or they just wanted to make it like this. Who knows? Still pretty ingenious, though. But as far as the episode goes, that was not even long enough to talk about. Twilight woke up, screamed, said things looked dumber, found a key. Spike is loathing in his own self-pity. She falls off the stairs, probably broke a couple bones, and then the episode ended. So, since that wasn't even long enough to really having a freaking opinion on anything, and we gotta make this video, it's gotta be longer. It's just gotta be longer. I'm just gonna go ahead. Let's just jump into -1. We're going down in numbers now. This was episode 0. Now we're gonna go to episode -1. Yay! Alright, yeah, so, yeah, okay, here it is. 3, 2, 1, play. And we are back, even though we didn't go anywhere.
Since I woke up,
And
I've
we
just
were
had
at
this weird
Apple
sense of
Butt
vertigo
Farm.
and Deja vu. Like something isn't totally right. Well, I don't know what to tell you, darling. I'm not a doctor.
I think you
In fact,
guys
the
don't
only
need
thing
a
I'm
doctor.
An expert in is apples. So unless your problem is related to apple farming, I can't really provide much insight.
Why is your farm
I
called
didn't
Apple
come to you
Butt?
for your expertise. I would go to a book for that. Actually, I'd go to a book for apple farming while we're at it.
You don't have any books
I came
yet.
to you because I get the feeling that maybe you're
Spike,
the
what
most
the hell are you
level-headed
doing?
pony I've met around here. And I figured if anyone could sense a deviation from the norm, it might be you. Now, I'm pretty sure I heard an insult in there.
She called you
Was any of that
level-headed.
supposed to be a compliment? Because Because it sounded like maybe there was probably most of it was just insults,
That was
really.
a
little of
compliment.
both, I guess. I mean, to say you're boring as hell, but reliably boring, so that's good.
Yeah, it's
oh,
Twilight.
Well, if it's good, then you're reliably a bitch. Great job. But I haven't noticed none of the stuff you're telling me about Twilight, okay? I find it funny that the element of honesty gets snippy with me for being honest. Oh, don't
She's
you pull
just
that on
telling
me.
you
There is
her honest
honesty, and then
opinion.
there is frankness to the point of absurdity. It doesn't matter. Just look around your farm. Does it seem... I don't know. I don't know how to
It
describe it.
seems blotchy.
Looks the same as it always has to me. Ugh,
Thanks.
it's like heartburn every time. Twilight, I've got a letter.
Here,
give it to me.
take it.
Okay.
It kind of smells funny.
Oh, right, the gala.
The
I hate the
gala.
gala. And of course, tickets. 2 of them.
I think they call
like I've got anybody to invite or something. God,
There's someone
wait,
right
the Great
behind
Galloping
some
Gala?
pony
No,
right behind
it's
you.
Grand
You can.
Galloping Gala. You backwards mud horse. It
Backwards
says
mud
right
horse.
there on the ticket. Great. Oh. Huh. See? You bonehead. Don't call me a bonehead.
Egghead.
Are these fighting words, or are they terms of endearment? Choose carefully, darling, because one option gets a horseshoe embedded in your teeth. I have the magical power.
Damn,
to kill
AJ.
you, resurrect your corpse, then kill you again. Don't threaten me with violence. Okay.
Oh, damn,
Let's
Twilight.
back up and try again. I am expressing displeasure with the tone of your discourse. I am connected
There you
like
go.
you would not believe, and if you challenge me, there will cease to be an Applejack. Darling,
You don't
seriously?
need to cease to have Applejack.
Yes. Okay. Fat lot of good it'll do you.
What?
So, do you want a ticket to the gala?
Well, that
Good heavens,
sucks.
darling. That sounded painful. Y'all alright? What is wrong with you? Oh, what went wrong? Well,
she
I
didn't
was
say what
practicing
went wrong. She
flying,
wants to
and
know
then
what's wrong
I got
with you.
disoriented, and then there was the ground. So, what is wrong is I clearly need to practice harder. Have you ever thought about getting a non-stupid hobby? I don't
Well,
have
now
time
her
for hobbies.
butt and back
I
of
gotta
her head's
train
like
for
a
the Wonder
pancake,
Balls.
so.
I keep applying and they keep rejecting me, but if I keep doing it, sooner or later they're gonna let me in. They require a college degree.
Oh, well.
Well, not if you're really good. No, Dash, it's a program for military officers, so you... Look, do you guys want gala tickets? Wait, you're just giving them to us?
She doesn't
I
even
don't
want to
need
go.
them.
She's already
I'm the
stated
princess's
that.
protege, and my brother is the captain of the Royal Guard. I may as well be castle staff. Well, I'll be darned, Twilight. That's
that's
sweet
true.
of y'all. Well, you know, for practical reasons, I bet I could set up a food stall and make a huge bundle selling some of our apple dishes. You're gonna bring a food stall?
She's got to make money off the
Catering is
shindig.
included with the ticket. Food is provided. Yeah, well, that may be, but I'll bet you those sheltered, high-class ponies ain't never had any real down-home country cooking.
I don't think they
AJ,
want
the
it.
catering is rated with 3 Masara stars. You're planning to compete with world-class chefs with street vending. I'm feeling sympathetically embarrassed just imagining it. Don't. Try, nobody gets ahead by not taking any risks. You gotta put yourself out there.
Spike's just
There
back
is a
there
limit
pondering
to
the
that
meaning
kind
of
conventional
life.
wisdom. I don't think I really want a ticket. Why? Dash, you're just being arbitrary. It sounds all boring and posh. I just said the food is rated with 3 Masara stars. You will never
does
get a
that
chance
mean?
to eat food like that again in your
Why
life.
isn't it 5 stars?
You will not be able
This
to
is the
afford
gala
it.
we're talking
But you're
about.
just giving both tickets away. If it's so great, how come you're giving away both
Because
tickets?
she's like
Do you want
Capel
me to give it
staff
to
and she
Rarity?
can freaking
She
go.
probably knows what they're for. No. If Rarity wants them, I want them too.
Of course, we're going to have
You're
to
just
scrape
gonna
you off
set
the
them on
ground with a
your desk
freaking
and forget you
spatula.
have them, aren't you? The Wonder Bolts are gonna be there. You know that, right?
Oh, no way. Oh, you should have said.
Now she
They're
really
the cream
wants
of
to
the
go.
Clydesdale military, formerly anyway. Look, I've had too much stupid for one day. Are you guys happy? You're not gonna throw those away or use them for drink coasters, are you?
No. I mean, it's a ways out and I gotta check my schedule. You know how it is. It's like opportunity cost and what have you. Are you sure the Wonderbolts are gonna be there?
Positive.
How come you just give away tickets to the Wonderbolts?
Those
'Cause she
tickets
doesn't-
are worth thousands of bits. Both you guys, it's a royal event. Look it up. And don't forget, you need to dress nice. Really nice.
So
Not
go to
business
Rarity.
casual. I mean, you guys should pretend
Anyways.
to be filthy rich.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a problem on account of I ain't filthy rich. I don't really own a dress. I don't even know what size I wear. Hey, what
That's
if
'cause
we
you never
sell
wear
the
clothes
tickets
in the
because
first
they're worth
place.
thousands of bits and then use the money to buy a really nice dress?
Because then you...
Because that's stupid and circular, and on top of everything else, scalping those tickets is a felony.
That
Don't
would
lose
not
them.
be
Just,
kosher.
I don't know. Rent something. And if you change your minds, for God's sake, tell me. Don't throw the tickets
Just
away.
puts him on top
Alright.
of her.
Have it your way. I'll think about it and I'll let you know. See you later, darling.
Bye.
This is very suspicious.
Why? Okay, well, that was the end of that. So yeah, that was Mental Event Series episode -1. Going off of the Ticketmaster episode, apparently Twilight doesn't want to go at all. I'm guessing that's what the suspicious part was, because she's just throwing them at people. Ponies, whatever. Apparently Applejack has to check her busy schedule, whether she's can take time from her self-employed apple bucking to go. And Dash is gonna have to figure out what size she wears and get a dress, which means they're gonna have to talk to Rarity and tell her that they have tickets, and she's gonna want the tickets, and like Twilight said, it's just gonna be circular anyways. Okay! So yeah, new style of Mentally Advanced series, same people, same concept basically, just trying to get around the you-know-whats. And so far, I think it's working. I hope it's working. Hopefully it'll work for me too. Only one way to find out. I still think it's pretty ingenious that they went through the lengths of just completely redrawing every single scene instead of using clips from the show, which God has to freaking take forever. Kudos to that. And kudos for coming up with the idea in the first place. But yep, I think that's it for these 2 episodes. Should have been episode 0. That was only freaking 1 minute and 30 seconds long. And episode -1. So we'll see you on -2, 3, 4 through 120, because they got a long ways to go now if they're going to keep this up. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Welcome back, everybody. Today we have got Mentally Advanced Series episode -2. I wonder what crazily drawn shenanigans we've got in store for us today, but anyways, let's find out and let's get started. And we are back. Let's try not to kill ourselves, shall we? Hi, Applejack. Well, hi, Twilight.
AJ.
The holy tap dancing apples, Twilight.
Speaking of not
Y'all
killing
teleport
oneself.
2 inches from my face, and I am drunk. I
Applejack
just
is drunk.
3 emotions.
Well,
at
I guess
least
if you
3
made that much
emotions
apple
just
cider.
now, and my brain has not caught up to what they even are yet. Probably fear,
There's
because
one.
your head would have exploded if I teleported into it.
That would not have been
Excitement,
pretty.
because I'm here now, and you obviously look up to me.
No.
And I don't know the third one.
Take a guess.
Maybe nausea.
Oh, well, there
Well,
you go. That's a lot of emotions to have all at once.
Grandeur. I don't look up to y'all in the slightest.
Element of
Y'all
honesty.
are a sad sack of crap, Twilight.
Element of honesty times 2. Holy crap.
So soft.
Well, their
Use
fur
really
is
good
soft.
conditioner.
I know from personal
I
experience.
know you're always wondering, how can I get my fur to be that shiny?
Always,
Twilight, what in the
every
damn green
day.
earth have you come to visit me for? Okay, I remember hearing that your brother got hurt. Who told y'all that? I mean,
No
he did,
one.
but only just yesterday. Just in time to not be able to help for the harvest.
Twilight's
I
the
can't
one that
remember.
hurt him.
I could have sworn that somebody mentioned something about it like a week ago, but I've been having these weird flashes.
Well,
all
that
month.
face.
Have you cleaned up your farm?
There's
or
a
something? It
love
looks
note
smooth.
scratched in that
Twilight,
tree,
I'm
but I
starting
can't
to
read
worry
it.
about you. Maybe you got the epilepsy. or you might be clairvoyant.
Epilepsy?
Anyway, they tell you how Big Mac got injured?
No.
No? Well, the doctor
Well, that's
thought
way
that
too much
maybe Mac was
excitement.
carrying something about the size of an adult male pony using
Uh-oh.
only his hind legs. Because his
Uh-oh.
back was thrown out in a very peculiar manner.
Oh,
Supposedly,
man.
this object would have been hanging from his underside like a monkey's baby.
Oh, gross.
Somewhere so that it throws out his lower back. Huh.
Oh, God.
I don't suppose
took
this
a turn.
object was maybe like a, I don't know,
Okay.
light brown, maybe.
Twilight's not the one that hurt him.
No, sir. No, sir. Mac insists that he was trying to carry a bushel of apples in a new, more efficient manner.
A
Granny
bushel of
insists
apples,
that
yeah.
Mac is just practicing carrying apples for when the mares are in season. Yeah.
Quote,
Well,
unquote,
are you,
mares.
Are you getting enough water? Because you are really drunk to be working out in the sun all day. What
No,
I want to
she's
know
not.
is, how good of practice is it if it's the same damn horse over and over again 60 to 70% of the time, and there's a big, clear delineation between how things
That's a
work with
lot
your
of
practice
Mac
partner
carrying
and how things are
bushels
gonna
of
work
apples.
in
Oh, all the
big
apples on the
leagues.
trees are gone.
There's only like 2 inches of difference between the top hole and... it sounds like a family issue. The
Ew.
point is, I understand that you need help with the harvest, and I've got this
All the
feeling that
apples
you're
are
gonna
back.
make a drunk
Yay.
ass of yourself all around town if nobody intercedes. I know what this is. Y'all are working up to an intervention. Well, I don't need your
I
help,
think
and I've
Mac
earned
needs
that
one after
side.
what you just explained
No,
to me. Good
from one drug
lord.
to another, I'm just gonna do the harvest for you. Y'all can't do the harvest. Y'all don't have Earth Pony sensibilities. It'll be easy. Just
Doesn't-
no,
just
no,
magics.
Twilight, I can do it by myself.
Squeak, squeak.
You bitch. It
You
is done and
bitch.
cannot be undone. Billy, I told y'all not to help me. Y'all just made a mockery of my whole profession. It's a dumb profession anyway. I was gonna do it. I was gonna stay up all night just drinking and working until it was all done, until every last apple was picked. I guess
Well,
we'll
now
never
every
know how
last
that plan
apple
was
is
gonna work
picked.
out. Probably predictably. Applejack, I can smell the booze on you from here. You're a mess.
Well,
This
you're
plan
like
was
2
a
inches
mess.
from
I
her
fixed it.
face.
The plan was great. You're crap. And, you know, it's very stressful
The
to
plan
have to
was
harvest
great.
a whole
You're
apricot all
crap.
by your lonesome. And that that and my hips are aching like hell from kicking about 1,000 trees a day. I'd like to see you try that, you softy. I wouldn't have to, it's already harvested. Well, Miss Clever Unicorn.
It's actually way
I'm
more
drinking
efficient.
for multiple reasons, partly because I'm stressed out, but also because the pain gets really bad. You know, you gotta
Can I
work
have
through
whatever
the pain.
you're drinking?
That's for muscle
Jeez.
pain, not for like a hip injury. Well, that may be, but your ignorance about farming on my farm is making me even more stressed out than I was before. Didn't think of that one, did you? Well,
Nope.
in that case, you drink to relieve stress, don't you? So, do you want to go get a drink with me? Well,
Well, at least she didn't
I guess
ask if
my
you want to
work
go
is done.
relieve stress with me.
for like the whole month, so... Okay. So,
Only takes
out
a
of
month to grow-
curiosity,
hey,
why don't you
they're-
just hire a unicorn to help out during harvest season? Now that is just typical.
They're drinking
I ain't doing
ponies
that.
or
well, if you
ponus,
enjoy
whatever
being
that says.
inefficient and stupid. Typical bonehead. And pardon the slur, but this is where it comes from, you know.
It's egghead, not
I
bonehead.
bet the horn has nothing to do with it. Twilight, an earth pony has
Ponus.
a deep connection to the earth. She understands nature beyond the capacity of any unicorn or Pegasus.
Shouldn't you have said
Theoretically,
she or he?
on statistical average, but that's never been proven empirically, so it's really more like a stereotype. An earth pony understands nature beyond empirical averages.
You wouldn't
With her
understand
heart.
Twilight.
That's because on statistical average, an earth pony gets worse grades in school. That's because school is rigged. I understood those books just fine.
School
but let's
is
see
rigged.
You write an essay with your face pressed up against the paper. Trust me, Twilight. Each one of these trees are like children to me. An earth pony has got to know how to kick those trees just hard
By the
enough.
way, you forgot
Hard
a
enough
tree
that they
back
do
there.
The work you know they're
Still has
capable
apples
of,
on it.
but not so hard you kill them dead in a single blow. Oh yeah, speaking of brain damage, Rainbow Dash wanted you to help her
Hey.
out down in the town square. She built a catapult and wants you to launch her out of it. You know, just hard enough to help her fly faster, but not hard enough to kill her, or whatever. Now, I
Something
didn't know
like that.
Rainbow Dash had enough know-how to build something like a catapult. She doesn't. It'll kill her.
That
Oh.
sucks.
Well, I better mosey on down there, then.
You get right down. Just leave Twilight in your house drinking your beer. Oh, well, that's the end of that. I guess we'll have to see the rest of that in the next episode or some shit. I don't know. What the hell? Either it's just me or these are getting harder to follow. I don't know if it's the drawing or I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Hard to follow. But yeah, that was -2. Episode -2, the Mentally Advanced series. Going up apple bucking season. Again, I'm pretty sure we've already covered this in some Mentally Advanced series, or I'm just very forgetful. But we haven't. If we have covered it before, we haven't covered it in a way like this. So I guess it's okay. That explanation about how Big Mac hurt himself, well, that was, even though they tried to make that, oh man, that was both subtle and graphic at the same time. Like, bravo. Oh god, that's an image I'm not gonna get out of my head anytime soon. Okay, Applejack is way too drunk and I'm not drunk enough, and Twilight's just being normal Twilight in this. I love the little squeaky toy squeak squeak they did instead of the squee when freaking Twilight just used her magic and threw all the apples in the bucket. And did Applejack's entire work for a month, which also surprised me. It only takes a month to grow a whole nother orchard of apples. Normally it takes a whole season. But yeah, basically, we tried to teleport and kill Applejack, did her whole harvest, and went inside and drank the rest of the time. Not too bad, I guess. Not bad for a day's work. Drinking some ponus. Gotta be careful with that one. Whatever happened to the cider? Well, maybe it is cider. It doesn't actually specify what it is. She just said she's drunk. Anyways, yeah, okay. That was Mental Advanced Series Episode 2. Managed to get through it without killing myself, so yeah. I guess we'll be here for Episode -3. Woo! Alright, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, everybody, and it is that time once again. It is that time where we take a perfectly beautiful day and turn it into the bean that is the Mentally Advanced series. This is episode -3, and let's get started. And we are back once again,
man,
and
Gilda,
hey, we are
it
at
has
Rainbow
been
Manor.
So long since we hung
I
out.
like the pink
And 2
couch
weeks
out
is
by
a
the
while
trash
to be in
can.
Ponyville.
It's kind of a backwater little town,
Yay
isn't
for
it?
Guild
Everyone is
episode.
boring except for like 8 or 10 ponies.
I was gonna say
I have
5.
a job, but I
5
spend most
ponies.
of it napping, and it gets canceled when it rains.
You're the one that's supposed to make
Or
it
that is,
rain.
you know, I just
Nice
go home
saucy
and
poster on
as
the
soon
back
as it
wall, by the
rains,
way.
The job is done.
Hey, what are you doing?
Snoopy
Helping you
Doo
unpack.
suitcase.
Dash, leave my suitcase alone.
Don't
it
touch
will
it.
be easy enough to unpack on my own.
I'll say. All you got in here is a toothbrush and
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you see, that is it.
Pajamas?
What kind of
Ah,
visit
yes,
is this,
certainly
Gilda?
have a
Sheesh.
more pleasant of evenings.
Yeah, pleasant evenings.
It's a little something I picked up in the Griffin country for the trip here.
How do you get it around your tail?
Like it?
They look like a pirate eye patch.
Put it on
Oh,
your
yes, of
face.
course. That's why I bought it, for the absurdity value. We all have plenty
Sure.
of laughs.
Sure it is.
Cool.
Boop.
So, anyway, I guess I'll just go ahead and sleep on the couch while you're here. You're the guest, so you can have my
for the
bed.
couch.
Oh, that's great.
You don't have a
But
spare
hey,
room
you
in
are
that mansion of
both
yours?
back.
Good Lord.
You don't have to sleep on the couch. We're friends. The best of friends.
Uh-oh.
We could both take the bed.
No.
Are you going to wear that
I mean, if you
pirate eye
want to share the
patch?
bed, I guess I don't care.
It would be quite comfortable.
No, it's
I
fine.
bet.
Keep
Oh,
our
she just touched her
bodies
butt.
cold,
You see her
of
eyes.
course. But then again, it is fine. We can decide later.
Well,
Sure.
see, I've developed a really
Sure.
bad habit of kicking while I sleep, so I can just prepare the couch. It's a cloud futon.
I guess
Rainbow
we'll just have
Dash
to
bucks
tire
in
you out
bed.
so you don't have the energy for kicking.
Oh.
Yeah, man,
Okay.
I haven't done a good race in like forever.
I don't
Ponyville
think
is a
that's the
slow
kind of
city.
tiring out
Everybody is
she
slow.
Gilda was
Do you wanna go
hoping
for. A race?
for.
I would enjoy that immensely, but you know, I am quite tired from my trip.
Aw, you got me all excited for nothing.
Why would you
Sorry.
do that? Why would you get
But,
Rainbow
uh,
Dash
hold
excited
on.
for
Instead
nothing?
of a race, we do something else.
Why are your
Relaxing,
bodies
but
so
still
square?
quite engaging.
Oh my
You
god,
wanna
Gilda,
watch
what are you doing?
Thunderbolts on
Oh, I didn't
Maybe some
get
other time.
Well, that's good, because I haven't paid my cable bill, and also they won't run cable to my cloud house.
Wait.
Why would you get billed if they won't even run a cable?
My question exactly.
It's a small town, so you pretty much get screwed on cable.
Don't pay it.
Also things that I do not have, plumbing is a big one. If you need to go to the bathroom,
Ooh.
you can shower, but there's no water treatment line.
It just
connected,
rains on
so you
whoever's
gotta go to an
below.
outhouse below. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll show you where it is.
What if you
Then
pee in the
this may
shower?
not be a big deal because it's pretty warm this time of month, but the cloud walls are not really good for insulation.
Holy
I
crap, I
couldn't
never
afford the
thought of it
magic
like that.
insulation, so if you get cold and need extra blankets, I've got some. Then of course there's a big thunderstorm scheduled for Thursday.
Uh-oh.
My house isn't waterproof. I couldn't afford to magic proof for that either. So we'll
Well,
have to move
that's,
the whole house out
now
of
that I
town
think
for a
about
few
it, it's not
hours.
that nice of a place to
Dad,
live, is it?
This is all stuff you neglected to mention when you said I could stay with you.
Well,
sorry,
how
I
long have you been
forgot.
friends? You don't know this by now?
Maybe I could stay at a hotel for a while.
No, it's okay. I can do all the pushing. You could just watch.
I am sure a better.
I'm pretty
breakfast
sure
will
she's
not
used to
cost
doing
too
all the
much of an
pushing.
idea.
Oh, come on. You don't want to stay with me?
I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
want to work.
Please.
Dash.
Aw, you
When I
can't
was
turn down those puppy dog eyes.
You know what
Oh
that
god,
means,
don't do that,
right?
Gilda.
You want to do cigarettes? You shouldn't smoke, Gilda. That's not good for you. Oh, unless you're
Gilda
being
is
cool.
so done.
I done that once, but I was too cool to do it twice.
Too
Be
cool
honest,
to do
are
it
you
twice.
Just trying to help me save face here, Dash.
I think
What do you
so.
No, I did cigarettes.
Are you
I'm
sure you
just
didn't do
wondering
something
if I made a
stronger?
fool of myself. And apparently the jury is still out on that.
Are you
Yep.
mad because you're gonna have to help me move my house?
I thought you
Yes.
said I didn't have to do that.
You don't.
But you're going to be really upset if I don't.
Yeah, she is.
You don't have to.
Fine, Dash. Fine. It's fine.
Aw. Thank you, Gilda.
Thank you,
I promise I'll make it up
Gilda.
to you.
Actually, I'll tell you what.
Oh, in what
Here's how
way?
you can make it up to me.
Here we go.
How about the massage?
Pinch, pinch,
Massage?
wink, wink, nudge,
Sure.
nudge.
And, my patience willing, we can work our way up from there.
Well, aren't
I
you supposed to work
massage
your way
you?
down?
Yes.
Just...
I mean, I could massage you. But the way things are going, I do not see that becoming a reward for me this
I don't
time
think
around.
Rainbow Dash knows
Okay,
what's
gotcha.
going on here.
Ready?
Go.
Oh, here we go. Ow, jeez!
Dash, stop.
What's the matter?
I actually wouldn't expect anything less.
Look, as soft as marshmallows, but they feel like bricks.
Your hooves
What
look as
kind of
soft as
massage are you
marshmallows but
planning
feel
here
like
anyway?
bricks.
Oh,
I'm gonna use that.
Sorry, I just thought that since you were a big tough griffin that I was gonna have to give you a big tough massage, you know, extra hard.
Gently,
Extra
Dash,
hard.
Like
Okay.
a cat kneading upon the bed.
Okay, I got it figured out now.
There you go.
Rainbow Dash!
Uh-oh.
I have come for your head.
Uh-oh.
Surrender immediately. and
Here
I will
comes
slay you
Russian
without
Pinky.
Who is that?
That would
Oh,
be Pinky.
that's my good friend Pinkie Pie. She
Pinkie
really likes to
Pie.
be around other ponies. You cannot hide from Pinkie. Yes, she knows your birthday, social security number,
Oh,
and
dear.
place of residence.
Okay, the two of them
I
are
gave her all
legit.
that
Why didn't
information
why did she know
because she's
your
really good at
social
birthday
security?
parties. Also a bit for medical records.
Oh,
But we should
good
probably
lord.
just leave her alone until she gets bored. Last time she got like this and I went out to meet her, she threw a rock.
She threw a
I am
rock.
not putting up this. It will be a
Stay
moment.
positive poster with the super saddest kitty you've ever seen. A few
You know,
hours
I remember
later.
you being pretty cool,
oh
Gilda.
god.
But it turns out you're just a great big fat butt that poor innocent never did anything
You're a great
wrong,
big fat
Pinkie Pie.
butt.
Yes, you are a dick, and we are content to do without dicks.
Well, at least
Fine.
Pinky's honest.
You are all imbeciles.
She just
At
flips
this
them
moment,
off.
I will be washing my claws of all of you.
Automatic door slam.
Hello, Rhonda.
That
It's
phone
Gil.
dial.
No, things did not go so well. I'm headed home early. I know. I know. I know what you said. But really,
She just
I
didn't get
remember
it.
being twice as smart and 3 times prettier.
Oh, man.
Well, you were right. As consolation, how about dinner? Yes, I'm treating you.
No, you'd better treat
Okay,
me.
I'll pick you up tomorrow night.
And just like that, rebound. Okay, well, that's the end of episode -3. Wow. Okay, so that was a 7-minute innuendo. If I've ever seen one. Sheesh. I don't exactly think Gilda got the trip she was originally planning for. Just saying. And they saved a lot of time by just putting up a black screen that says a few hours later why Gilda went and freaking terrorized Pinky, apparently, which, Pinky being mentally advanced Pinky, I'm surprised happened in the first place. But maybe that's why it was just a black screen. And then she got called a big butt and a dick, and the door slammed on her face, and then she rebounds. So, I guess it worked out for everybody. Because apparently, Pinky has no use for dicks, as she so boldly stated in that episode. Woo! Okay, yeah. That was Mentally Advanced Series, episode -3, and yeah, that was that. I'm gonna go try not to go crazy, because for some odd reason, the Mentally Advanced Series has gotten 10 times more mental, and I didn't think that was even possible, so yeah! Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Welcome back, everybody. It is time for another Mentally Advanced Series episode, which means, yes, it is time to take another couple steps backwards. Yes, that is right, we are in the negative portion of the series. How far will it go down? Probably to the deepest, darkest part of hell. Only one way to find out. This is Mentally Advanced Series episode -4. Let's get started. And hey, looky there, we are back, and it's a Trixie episode.
Did this crowd just form spontaneously?
All of your crowds form
I don't
spontaneously.
really recall how I got here, but I'm in the front of the crowd, and that makes me happy.
That's all that matters,
Seems to happen
Rarity,
a
is
lot
that you're
in social
happy.
situations. I think we're all waiting on the Trixie shoe.
Yay for
Either
Trixie's
that or a
shoe. What's it gonna do?
fireworks
Kick
sale.
us in
2
the
for 1,
butt for
although
watching
it's a bit
this?
early for hearth warming. Do we
Never.
have to be here?
Yes.
I want to go home. Why? The only thing waiting at home for you is
Work.
chores. I found a bit
Same
laying on the
thing.
ground. I'm gonna put it in my bed and I'm gonna sleep on it.
That's the
So
whole
give me
reason why
that.
you want to go home, so you can
Where
sleep
it's
on the
been,
money.
It's dirty. But it's mine. I found
That'll
it.
make it yours. Oh, well.
Welcome,
Hi, Trixie.
every pony, to the great, the powerful Trixie Shoe.
Well, now you screwed up too.
Did I write that?
What's worse is you had to read off of
I am
it.
the great and powerful Trixie. My name is spelled with an X, actually. I think when I made that banner, I was a little drunk.
Or maybe it's
I was
'cause
gonna
you're a
change my name
horse.
for marketing, but never
Or-
mind. Behold!
Hey, you so
Yay.
suck so far.
Oh, well
How
then.
dare you! I'll have you know that
The
an
element
honest
of
critique
honesty
killed my
just said
family.
that.
She didn't mean your show sucks.
I think she did.
It does suck, and so does her outfit, by the way.
Oh,
she
there's
said it
Rarity.
too. This whole town, you guys are all stupid, head-up-your-butt idiots, and I hope you all die.
Oh, head up your butt,
Guys,
idiots.
stop heckling. For once in our damn lives, just let an avoidable conflict pass us by like a drunk weekend. No,
Drunk
see,
weekends
around
do
here,
not
when
just
kids
pass
say
you by.
Suck. It means they think you're great.
What do you think I am, an idiot?
Yes.
Like, as big of an idiot as everybody in this crowd, and everyone is an idiot, and if you say
Such
differently,
insults.
then you're a bigger idiot, and I'm gonna tell everyone else in the town over that you guys
Oh
are all
no,
idiots.
not the next
I mean,
town
look,
over.
if you did that, I mean, clearly you're the victim here, and you would be in the right.
What is with
But
this
you know
Twilight?
how, like, a
Normally
long
the
time
mentally
ago,
advanced
bad
Twilight
used
would be
to mean
tearing her
cool?
a new one.
It's kind of like that. It's one of these insipid generational slang things.
Well,
Sure.
that's right. You guys are in the wrong, because you're like a whole crowd, and you're just ganging
Trixie,
up on
you're
one
not
person.
seriously
That's
falling
not
for
fair.
this.
That's like mob mentality.
Rainbow Dash was right. Your
I
show
didn't know
sucks so
about the
far.
suck thing. So, I'm really sorry for my outburst. I
No, you're
I
not.
guess I'm getting old if I don't know about the slang today.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Sure,
Now
let's
that
go with
we're all
that.
friends, and we agree that
Look at
you're
the guy
great.
with the mustache
You
in the
want to do
back.
your little show, darling?
My show?
Yes, the shoe
Um,
show. Shoey,
well,
shoey, shoey show.
There's not actually a show yet.
Really?
Then why did you get so upset when we
God
said it sucked?
damn it,
Because
Trixie.
I thought you were crushing my dreams before they began.
How
We only
dare
do
you
that
crush
so
the
you
great and
don't
powerful
waste all your
Trixie's
time and
dreams
wind up
before she even has
disappointed.
them?
It's tough love.
Except we don't actually care about you, so mostly it's just
ouch.
tough.
No, hear me out. It's a great plan.
You just get the
I'm gonna
tough.
do Peter Pan on ice, but I'm gonna crowdsource everything.
That's a
Did you
horrible
seriously
idea.
gather together a bunch of cheap plywood so you could build the stage and tell us this?
Apparently.
Did you not realize that you could get drunk at the local bar and do the same thing for less time and energy?
You
I've
wouldn't
also
even
got
need to
this
get
story
drunk.
About how I wrestled the space.
Of course, that's the only reason why
Same
people believe
criticism
you.
applies. Just drink a lot and tell the stallions your little story, and eventually, one of them will take you home.
I think
Instant
Rarity's speaking
gratification
from
with half the work.
experience.
That's shallow. The objective
And
is
that
to
is
spend
shallow.
money to make money, and then get the guys, okay? I'm business oriented. If
Yay?
I spend money and skip straight to guys, that's like missing a crucial
That's like
ambitious
Rarity.
step.
The long-term planning to afford the alimony suit.
Yeah, that
That
one.
sucks.
Well, I don't really want to settle down with a guy. I just want money.
Don't they
I mean,
all?
and a guy occasionally, but I don't want to settle down with him.
Ugh, I know what you mean. You know, I
I'm
run
sure
a
you
boutique
do,
myself.
Rarity.
Really? I tried to take up sewing. I
What does
made
that
my
have
own
to do
outfit,
with freaking
but maybe I could come by.
not settling?
That would
I
be
don't even
great.
know.
We should make a date out of it. If
Yay
you've got
for
a few bits, I
Trixie
could really
Rarity
spruce up
date.
your outfit with some gaudy rhinestones.
Yay
Is
for
the show
gaudy
done?
rhinestones.
Oh, yeah, kinda. Except, speaking of bits, I'm sorry I called you guys idiots.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sure.
can you put money in my hat and help crowdfund my project?
How about you burn in
Otherwise,
hell?
no, I don't have any bits.
Oh. Well, I sure hope someone gives you some money.
Wink,
so you
wink,
can
nudge,
afford
nudge.
my brilliant tailoring skills. Twilight, give her some money.
You give her your money.
It's
That
to
kinda
pay for my
defeats the
tailoring
purpose.
For a good cause.
I'm not gonna pay your dumbass for her tailoring.
And you're paying for her performance. It's like a charity.
What do I get for this?
Do you like Pony?
Oh,
You like, no,
of course you'd hook her up with
He's-
something.
He's not
Someone.
my type. He's a pretty
Some
boy.
pony.
He's the sensitive type. Maybe he'd be up for certain things. You could try pegging.
Care
You
what he's
try
into. If I tell you he's
pegging.
not
I
my
don't
type,
wanna know
he's
what
not
that
my
is.
type.
Dr.
Forget-
Horse, then.
Forget the dating thing.
But
Why?
it's Dr. Horse.
It's Dr. Horse, Twilight. Come
So-
on.
Put money in the hat, please.
No.
Fine. I've got a bit.
look at
That's
the
my
guy in the
thing.
back.
You
Oh
filthy
man, he is
four-legged
stoned
thieves.
as
You can't do
shit.
this.
Hey,
He had some of
whoa.
those fruts.
Four-legged thieves? I did not realize how racist Ponyville was towards
How is that
ponies. You wouldn't
racist?
expect
You
that
do
from
have
me.
four
Would you
legs.
stop doing that? You can't put yourself in front of a crowd
Is he
intentionally.
pointing at
and
her or
talk to it
flipping
like it's
her
a hive
off?
mind.
I tell you what. I will pretend to be mollified to avoid conflict with you racist guys. But later I'm gonna go on my blog and I'm gonna tell everyone that Ponyville sucks.
How is that a bargain?
That's oh,
You know, actually,
he's
I don't
watching
care.
you.
I bet your blog sucks. I bet nobody follows
Well,
you.
maybe y'all should just go.
Now
before this
that's the
blows up.
Twilight
Okay,
that
AJ, I'm
we
gonna go, but just,
mentally
you know,
advanced
before-
Twilight we know. Now
Alright,
he's flipping
you know,
Trixie
if
off.
the rest of you enjoy whatever this is, unless
He's
you,
flipping everybody
I'm
off.
going. Because I want to.
And that guy in the
not because
back
you
is
told
still
me.
stoned as holy hell.
What I learned today is
Yay for
it's not the
Ponus.
friends you make, but the friends you keep. Nope, you already did that one.
Come on,
Okay,
Twilight,
then
think
you
of something
suggest
new.
Something. Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned there's nothing wrong with a bisexual
Eat a
fling
dick.
that blows off tension. Eat a dick.
Yeah, just
Hey, did
just
you
put
ever
eat
figure
a
out what this
dick
key
in
belongs
there.
to? Nay, I don't know what that key belongs to.
I already
I'll
told
just
the
put it
both of you,
somewhere
goes to
safe.
Celestia's
Tired of
naughty
seeing it
drawer.
lying
Dang
around.
it.
Hey, how about you look at your friends differently after a bisexual
Eat a
fling?
dick.
Where
What?
does
She's
all this
not gonna read
bisexual
it.
stuff come from?
No more.
And apparently Twilight likes saying eat a dick. Okay, well, yeah. I've kind of figured after the black screen. That was it. Yep, that was the end of episode -4, -4, subtract 4, whatever you want to call it. More like subtract 4 years off my lifespan. Okay, so that was basically the literal version of Ghostbusters. Seriously, right off the bat, bing, first scene, you got Trixie stand that's with a banner that says Trixie's shoe. Trixie spelled wrong and shoe spelled right, but we have nothing to do with Trixie's shoe. Apparently, Trixie doesn't know the name of her own act or show or whatever because she was reading straight off the banner. Rarity was there, that's always a plus. Along with her overly obsessive compulsiveness for the stallions, that is the mentally advanced Rarity. Spike was just totally freaking pissed off the whole episode, which I guess who can blame him? I mean, the poor bastard just wants to go home and sleep on his money, and he gets it basically taken away from him at the end, so he's just flipping everybody off. There was one guy in the crowd with a cigar hanging out of his mouth that needed some serious medical attention. And for a good portion of the start of that video, the mentally advanced Twilight was not herself, actually reasoning with Trixie and trying to avoid conflict when normally she's just, I don't know, telling how it is and just basically telling everyone to screw off in this series, I don't know. But by the very end, we just had Spike and Twilight, a nice frosty glass of Ponus, trying to write a letter to Princess Celestia about bisexuality and eating dicks. And they still haven't found what that freaking key goes to, even though I've tried to tell them 100 times, but no one ever listens to me. Anyways, yeah, that was Mentally Advanced Series episode -4, -4. I really don't know what they consider these episodes as. I'm gonna go with -4. Because we're going backwards. We are backpedaling so freaking fast. It's ridiculous. Seriously, it's like someone took the downward slope that was the Mentally Advanced Series and just ripped the bottom right out of it. Now it's just a free fall. But anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will definitely see you next time. Welcome back, everybody. It is very, very good to be back. We are going to kick off a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced Series Marathon. I was originally going to do this a lot sooner to get through all of those episodes before Season 5 started back up again. But due to some unfortunate circumstances that happened to me, it really put a damper in my timeline, and I'm just now getting to the point where I can start doing this again. So yeah, I do apologize for that, and now let's have some fun with this Abridged Mentally Advanced Series. Today we've got My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced Series -5. I'm going to attempt to upload one every single day for marathon's sake so we can get through this and then continue on with Season 5. So without further ado, let's get started. And we are back. We hold no ownership of these characters, we just make fun of them.
Twilight, I'm bored.
Well, go
Aren't
clean
we supposed
something,
to be
Spike.
outside learning about friendship or the magic of arse kissing or something?
Pretty sure you kiss
Spike,
ass every
have you
episode,
ever read
Spike.
about a
You don't need any more
sociological
lessons
model
on
that's
that.
not grounded in complete crap.
No,
All I
he
ever
hasn't,
hear
Twilight.
about the social sciences are disparaging comments from you. Well, the social
Figures.
sciences are nearly impossible to test empirically, and my little case studies are the furthest thing from scientific.
Then why are you
so
even
the best
asking?
thing I can learn is the magic of drinking with Applejack on the weekends.
That could
But
get
only
pretty
specifically
magical.
with Applejack. And those lessons
can't
don't
drink with the other
generalize
5?
over to other
4?
ponies unless the lesson is insanely vague. And sometimes not even then. Fine. Justify it however you want, but if we keep staying indoors all day, we're gonna get rickets disease.
You're gonna
from
get
the
a
lack of
different disease
sunlight.
by sitting in
Hey,
that basket like
speaking
that.
of disease, I feel like you've been looking a little bit misshapen.
Well, quit
lately.
feeding him so
Well,
much. Also,
funny,
that's not
because lately
really a
you've been looking
disease.
like a real.
What are you gonna say there, Spike?
Ugh, excuse me. I was gonna say you're a bitch.
He continued.
Yeah. What's the letter say?
Twilight doesn't care about being called
So,
a bitch
alright,
anymore.
I got this chicken blood y'all wanted.
Whoa, that was a big jump.
Cluckerbottom was on her way to doggy kibble, but Granny says she wants y'all to pay us back for the other 3 we had to butcher.
I had to
Pay
slaughter
her
a total of
back?
4 chickens
I've been
for a
ordered
bucket
to
of
save
chicken
the
blood.
town from a dragon. That includes Sweet Apple Acres. She ought to be paying me.
Twilight
I
kinda
know
does have a
that, but
point
that
there.
ain't how she figures. She thinks, since y'all live here, you'd probably save the town one way or the other just to cover your own butt. And since you're living on a stipend from the
kinda true,
government,
too.
she don't give a hoot. Y'all asked for chicken blood, so y'all gotta pay for chicken blood.
God dang
Yeah?
it, Twilight, why are you
Well,
living
next
off the
time the town
government?
is in danger, I'll come up with a plan that saves everything but the farm.
There you
I
go.
hate
That's
to break
the
this
way
to
to
you,
settle
darling,
it.
But Granny has no fear of death, and she already views y'all as a product of drunk, irresponsible political nepotism.
Man,
If y'all destroy
Granny's
the farm in
hardcore.
purposeful ignorance, she'll only feel vindicated. Well, I could donate money to a pride parade or something. Well, she's
Ooh.
pretty traditional, so that might get her goat,
Might.
along with a couple other folks I know. But seriously, though, do not battle Granny.
You
may
do
win
not
at the
want to
end, but
battle
she
the
will
Granny.
make it a Pyrrhic victory. I found the other guy.
Congratulations,
All right,
Pinky.
great.
Why
That
were you
means
looking
we've
at me
got
like
the
that?
elements of noisy, stupid, prissy,
Hey,
whatever I
that
represent.
wasn't nice for
and
83 of
Applejack.
those.
That ought to be all we need to get rid of this dragon. What do you need the element of Applejack?
Element
Darling,
of
you're missing an
Applejack.
element. No, we're not. This is everybody.
Oh.
Element of kindness, sugar cube.
I forgot the show doesn't
You?
like
Are you
Fluttershy.
leaving? Don't walk out on this. No, the element of kindness, dear. You know, yellow gal, pink hair.
Just say
mumbles a lot and
Fluttershy.
stares at her hooves. Dash. Does
Dash.
she look yellow? Are
Yes.
you colorblind? No. She just has a lot of colors, and sometimes she goes by really fast, so
Wow.
I took a guess. She is as blue as a berry, and she's right over there.
She is
Guess
as
again.
blue as a berry,
It's
and she's
fine.
right over
Okay.
there.
Okay, guys, here's what's going on. There's a dragon in that cave in the mountains, and it's gonna go to sleep for 1,000 years. The soot from its breath is going to cause environmental damage and possibly hurt crops, which has Filthy Rich upset, so we're being used to
Well,
deal
Filthy
with.
Rich can deal with it.
Are we going to adventure to the top of the mountain and then negotiate with the dragon?
Yeah.
That's what you
Then
should
we're gonna
do.
eat a bottle of painkillers and throw ourselves off a cliff.
Why
Ow.
the hell would we do that?
Because
Twilight,
fun,
can you
Rarity.
Please cut through your usual sarcasm.
Why
No.
the hell would we try to negotiate with a fire-breathing dragon? If we had anything to offer it, it would just set us on fire and take whatever that thing was.
Got a
Twilight,
point.
I have 3 orders to fill this month, and I don't
Is
have
that a
time
lot
to go
for
mountain
dressmaking?
climbing.
3
Good.
orders a month?
We're on the
I don't
same
know.
page then, because I don't have time for that either. So here's what we're gonna do. Each of you stand on a
God.
point in this star that I've drawn here in chicken.
Yeah, it's just a
Class, I'm starting to
summoning
get a little
freaking
apprehensive.
devil.
What are we doing
star or
exactly?
whatever.
You are shutting up and standing there. This
Actually,
should
they're
not be the
sitting
hardest
there,
part.
Twilight.
Now here, I've got a script for you guys.
Very
I'll say the
awkwardly,
stuff
I
in
might
red,
add.
Then you guys say the stuff in blue, okay?
Oh my, this is a slightly more advanced
Oh,
kind of magic than I was
slightly more
That's
advanced.
because I
the
didn't
mentally
go to
advanced
school.
series.
I was personally educated by God. Now
Celestia
shut up and
is
read
your
what it says
god.
in order. We have to do this ritual. Hey,
What?
look, come up here.
Why?
Yes.
Yes.
I said come
It's
up
gonna be
here.
messed up by Pinky's
Why don't
aneurysm.
you come down here?
Yes. Don't give me that. You come up here.
What do you want?
Come up here.
Sounds like I'm having a fight with
I'm
my
busy.
mother.
Yes.
Do not make me ask you again.
Fine.
Holy
What do you want? Destroy Ponyville.
Well, hello there.
There's a dragon in a cave in that mountain. What I want you to do is
Applejack's
go up,
reaction is
take
like
this
totally
plastic
mine.
garbage bag and slide it over the dragon's head.
Why can't you
What are
do
looking
that
at?
with your
The
magic?
dragon should be asleep, and the bag is enchanted to be fire resistant.
I could destroy an army with the
Applejack
flick
still
of my
doesn't know what
fingers.
she's looking at.
Then you drag me from my soaps in the very bowels of hell, so I may be reduced to smothering a mortal creature with a plastic bag.
I
Yes.
certainly didn't summon you to whine. Okay, I thought of the garbage bag thing first, but then I had this idea, and I wasn't ready to let go of the old plan, so I combined them into one.
What's the-
If the
what
bag
was the
doesn't
difference
work,
between the
just
two plans?
improvise. When the dragon is dead, go back to hell.
Go back to hell. Soon. Hey, there goes the smoke. Holy sh... I guess he had to improvise. The end. Well, that's oh my god. That's definitely one way to sum up that episode. Don't even need Fluttershy's little angry rant to scare the dragon away. You just kill it. Had to summon a demon from the very bowels of hell, but they killed it. Oh my god, I forget how insane this series is. I swear. What made this so easy to hurt Fluttershy's character with this episode was that she was the central antagonist in the grander scheme. The dragon is technically their foe, but only for the last leg of the show. In reality, Fluttershy's timidness and lack of motivational to climb the mountain was the main thing the ponies were battling. Without her last saving moment where she used her stare power, she never redeemed herself. Ouch! So much Fluttershy hate. It's been a while since I've been back to this series, and just right off the bat, the first one I watched is just a big ass pile of Fluttershy hate. Woo! And as always, this has been a mentally advanced video, blah 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 blah. Okay, so there isn't a whole ton to go off on these videos because they have become very short. They're still semi-interesting to watch, especially now that they've started doing their own, very own art style, which seems to be changing a little bit. They seem to be getting better at it, or maybe they're doing it on purpose. I don't know. It seems to be changing a little bit, which is okay, but they are still kind of interesting to watch. They've started to become more interesting ever since they've started to add their own style to the drawing and not just dubbing over the original show. So this was going off of, I believe, Dragonshy. I need to watch season 1 again because I'm getting really rusty on the names of the episodes. I believe this was from Dragonshy. Of course, we didn't have Fluttershy in it. It was just the matter of Spike and Twilight were having a rant in the room, letter from Celestia that we never got to hear. Jump way forward to where apparently Twilight's got to deal with a dragon. She uses the blood of 4 chickens to draw a little tiny, well, it wasn't really a tiny star, summoning star on the ground, but if you noticed, it didn't even touch the amount of chicken blood in the bucket. She probably could have gone away with just butchering Mrs. Cluckerbottom and saved the whole rant between Applejack about Granny Smith and the chickens, but then we wouldn't have had as long as an episode and not as interesting, but I don't even know why I'm going up on that tangent. Yeah, anyways, we summoned some kind of creature. I'm pretty sure it has, I'll admit I do not know what that creature was, but it was summoned from the slopes in the very bowels of hell that could destroy an army with one flick of its fingers, but it got the simple task of sliding a plastic bag over a dragon's face, which wouldn't really work since it's a fire-breathing dragon and it's plastic, and plastic is very volatile to fire. I mean, it would melt, and it would probably burn, not the dragon, because they're fireproof, but it wouldn't work. Which is probably why the thing had to improvise it. You saw the mountain explode. So yeah, and then we had our original just all of a sudden random cut, black screen ending, and that was the end of Mentally Advanced, My Little Pony Mentally Advanced series, episode -5. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that one, and we're gonna keep on trucking with the Mentally Advanced series. So I will see you next time. Welcome back, everybody, to the Mentally Advanced Series Marathon. Today we are going to be taking down My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced Series -6. Once again, these just have numbers, not titles, so that's all I've got for you, so why don't we get started? And we are back, episode -6. Show me what you got. We've got a Rarity and an Applejack.
Oh boy, if it ain't the town bicycle coming
Oh,
through. Hey,
God.
Rarity, how much mileage does a lady get?
Applejack
before
and the
she needs an
town
oil change,
bicycle,
if you catch my
apparently.
drift? A whole lot more
Ew.
mileage than she gets if she's just rusting in the parking lot.
Oh,
I
gross.
start one little rumor this month about you having a uterine tumor.
Why would
and
you do
just
that?
will not let it die.
I wouldn't let it
So
die
what do you
either.
do?
That's horrible.
Don't tell me that we're going on another adventure. I don't
Big
rightly
adventure,
know.
tons of
I just
fun.
got a letter from Twilight saying that we urgently needed to meet her here at the treehouse tonight. We're
Right
planning a
stat
massive
now.
thunderstorm. I bet you're going to be tracking
Isn't it
all your
already
mud
supposed to be
pony mud
raining?
into everyone's houses. At least my messes don't call for a good bleach scrub.
Woo,
Except for that
Applejack.
disgusting, scratchy mess that you call hair.
Wasn't
Hey,
even close,
You
Rarity.
guys, Rarity and
Hi,
Applejack,
Twilight.
my two friends.
That's how you open a door.
Hello there, Twilight. How are y'all doing today?
Yes, I mean, I'm
She
feeling
seems
great. So
peachy.
good, in fact, because some guards came by and took Spike away for questioning.
I thought he was
and
just supposed to be
I
away on
know
royal
that they're
business.
gonna realize that I've been taking my friendship assignment super seriously, and I
Have you
love
been taking
guys.
it seriously? Because
Oh.
you're totally being
In
fake
that
right
case,
now.
if you or anyone else is listening, I would be ecstatic
Yeah, they've
to
just
meet Prince
got
Blueblood.
spies in the room.
The rumor is that he's gay.
Oh, burn.
And
I like the
conceited
welcome
like
mat.
he's a
Wall
rooster with
calm.
the world's biggest rooster dick. But
Ew.
I bet you would extort someone over that.
Rarity would totally extort
yeah,
something
come
over that.
inside.
Don't be shy,
Friends,
Applejack. Come on in.
Don't stand out in the rain.
It wasn't
So,
raining yet.
We're here for friendship studies, is that right?
Sure.
Yeah, the same thing that we do every night, if anybody asks.
Lies and
In fact,
slander.
I was thinking tonight we could do a slumber party and
Woo.
like catch up on each other's personal interests.
Personal
Fun, huh?
A
interests.
slumber party?
Do we want to know the
What are we,
personal interests of the
kids?
town
Mentally or physically,
bicycle over
because-
there?
Just go with it. I never had slumber parties when I was a kid, and Celestia knows it, so I could probably study this.
How come you never had sleepovers?
Because she
Not
was a
very social
shut-in
kid?
and
Nah, I just had a ridiculous lifetime of homework crammed into every solitary day of my life.
That
I'd
sucks.
sleep for
Poor
4 hours, then
Twilight.
catch small naps between work throughout the day.
So it's
Stress usually
Celestia's
kept me
fault.
up anyway.
Well, fact remains that we are too old for a slumber party.
You're never
And
too
you had
old.
better have some kind of luxurious futon, because I refuse to sleep on the floor.
Your ass is
Yeah,
going to be out in
slumber
the
party
rain.
thing is just semantics. I got you guys covered. I've got a hard cider for AJ
Yay,
and
booze.
a daiquiri for Rarity.
Daiquiri for
Oh,
Rarity.
you know how to mix a daiquiri. Great, that sounds wonderful.
Well,
Yeah, I know how
Twilight's
to
mouth
mix
was
every
moving,
drink
but
in the
nothing
book.
came out.
Wait here, companions.
Well,
Companions.
this is a real treat. Here, I thought she'd finally lost her mind and was
I
about
think
to
she
ask
did
us
lose
to play
it.
Twister. I mean, imagine me with some filthy, flea-ridden mud pony.
Why, you already
I don't
play
know if I
Twister with
even
every
feel
cult
like
in
drinking.
town.
You know, Rarity, a lot of slumber parties involve just watching a movie and going to bed. Really? My parents were okay with co-ed slumber parties, so I used to
That's
do that
why
thing
you're
where
such
you go
a-
in the closet.
I'm gonna stop
You know,
right there.
You spin the bottle, then go in a wardrobe for 7 minutes and titter because you can't see what you're groping.
You're not
I ain't
supposed to
never been
grope
one of
nothing.
Those parties. That's because I never invited you.
You're lucky.
Okay, got a
Bonus!
cider for Applejack, and here's the daiquiri for Rarity.
That looks like a margarita.
What is this?
It's
Uh,
a daiquiri for Rarity.
A daiquiri for Rarity. Oh.
Well,
That's-
now it's on the floor.
that's just
That
screwed
was
up there,
not a
Rarity.
daiquiri.
Yes, it is. Rum, lime, juice, syrup, daiquiri.
That's
What
a
about
daiquiri.
the strawberries, smarty pants?
She
Or
didn't
the
say it
fact
was
that
a
should be
strawberry
slush?
daiquiri.
Those are the parts that make it a daiquiri.
That's a frozen strawberry daiquiri. That's a specific variant of daiquiri, and I hope you like the one that I gave you because you're sitting in it, you ass.
Ha.
What I gave you was a
Well,
standard
it's okay.
non-frozen
Rarity's used to being
daiquiri,
wet down
and now
there.
there's glass all over the floor.
Ugh, don't blow a blood vessel. Just call Spike out here and have him clean it.
He's not here.
Did you miss
They took
that
him
at the
away.
first,
How is
Rarity?
that not like
It's
a
been
crucial
taken
thing
away
that
for
you processed?
questioning.
Oh, right. Well, slumber party rules. 1, 2, 3, not it.
What?
That is not good. Yeah, well, shoot.
Okay, not it.
Twilight, seriously?
Poor
I was
Applejack.
waiting for you to call her out on it. Come on. She made the mess. She ought to clean it.
She can just use her magic.
This is a slumber party. It's all about fun and relaxation.
Applejack,
so
you haven't
have
touched
to
your
clean up
bonus.
the broken glass.
If looks could kill. Oh, she's got to use her mouth. Oh, it's got cuts all over it now.
Is it still bleeding?
No.
No, I think it stopped.
That was so ridiculous. I forget how dependent a mud pony is on its mouth.
You didn't
What
do anything
after
to help her,
use
did
the
you?
restroom? Rarity, I'm shocked that y'all don't already know everything there is to know about licking buttholes. Twilight, I gotta be
pretty
honest,
sure she
I'm
does.
not having a real good time, and I don't feel like I'm bonding with either of you.
You learned a new reason to hate Rarity tonight.
This is true.
But if I can lay some blame, a pony with magic strong enough to rip Rarity in 2 pieces was supportive of her decisions.
AJ,
It's true.
we can't compromise the friendship study by murdering Rarity.
Why
It
not?
would make it impossible to do repeat testing, and then the results
You can bring her
would be
back to
false.
life and
Can't y'all
repeat the
just make up
test.
some folksy wisdom like always? Like, 2 ponies.
I mean, you
something,
summoned the
something,
demon last
ain't got
episode. You
nothing
could
in
bring Rarity
common,
back to
can't be
life.
friends just because they have one mutual friend, and that's why the real
Especially
giants
since
are
you
found
got it
in
from the
heart.
bowels of hell, which
No,
Rarity would
I
be.
think I've got to actually write something tonight.
Why doesn't AJ just leave? You could say that you got in a fight and something, heart of the cards, you learn from failure.
Yeah, 'cause we're-
I mean,
yeah, well-
Rarity put it stupid. but
Rarity did
if
put
your
it
story
stupid, but
always
it's
has some kind of positive,
kinda
happy
learn
ending,
from
Sledge's
failure, learn from
probably
your
gonna
mistakes.
realize that the entire thing is fictitious.
Okay, that's a fair argument.
Is it?
My, but the rain is really coming down hard now. I think I'll
It's
stick
okay,
around.
ponies are fast
Great.
drying.
I'll just borrow one of your umbrellas here and tough it out. Thanks for the
You-
cider, Twilight. I'll see you
You
later.
didn't touch it. Anyways. Okay, that... That was the end of Mentally Advanced Series -6 at the very start. I told it to show me what it's got, and now I think I'm sorry. I swear, that was like 6 minutes of pure sexual innuendos. Look Before You Sleep was an episode that led a lot of shipping people like the opposite attraction, or when it comes to fiction, but truthfully they find that ideological opposites often have a very difficult time maintaining a relationship. Disagreeing all the time about the core things you deem good and bad is really hard on a couple, so after the first few months when the glitter washes out of your eyes, things begin to fall apart. Woo! Talk about your wise words of wisdom? Maybe? I don't know. The ending of these have a lot of text in them. So much text that I can't get through them all before they switch. So, yes, welcome to the text. Another news I've been thinking about doing more videos. Hey, me too! And as always, this has been a mentally advanced video designed for those viewers who feel they need more mental challenges in their cartoon viewing schedule. We hope that this particular video has fully stimulated all your special needs. Yes, I hope the video that I just did stimulated all of your special needs, because it sure as hell did mine, and Rarities, of course, apparently. Okay, so this was off of Look Before You Sleep, Applejack, Rarity, Twilight. Apparently, Twilight needed to be more inclined on her friendship studies, and since she's never had a slumber party, it was the perfect thing to trick Celestia, maybe? But she was totally uneasy with it. She was fake, in a way. And Rarity and Applejack sure didn't help the cause any. I mean, what did we had? All we had was, we're gonna have a slumber party, here's the things, let me go get some booze. Rarity didn't like her booze, smashed it all over the floor. Applejack had to clean it up because of the whole 1, 2, 3 nut it. And she doesn't have magic or wings, so she had to use her mouth, which sucked. Rarity apparently knows a lot about licking butthole, which we didn't need to know about. And yeah, we didn't even have a slumber party. It didn't even last 10 minutes. But Rarity won't go out in the rain, because maybe she's not as fast drying as the others, I don't know. Applejack grabbed an umbrella and apparently went home. But it ended before she even left the treehouse, so again, we don't know. And Spike was not away on royal business. I guess you could call it royal business. Apparently, he did something, or saw something, and now he's been taken away for questioning. Yay! Alright, well that was a lot of fun. Maybe, sorta, kinda. You'll have to tell me. But anyways, regardless, that was My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged, Mentally Advanced Series, -6. Look Before You Sleep. I don't know, I'm just gonna use the original title. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Welcome back, everybody, to the Mentally Advanced Series Marathon. Today we're going to be tackling, well, I don't exactly know if tackling is the word because these are so short, but regardless, this is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced Series -7. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that again, I'm just gonna leave it. So, there's some tidbits for you, but anyways, yeah, -7. Let's get started. And we are back with -7.
Twilight! Psst, yes.
For the last time, I am not going to bed with you.
But why? It's Pinkie
Pinkie has never
Pie.
said this,
She'll
yes.
blow a
It
balloon
is
up
heavily
here.
implied. Do not act like I don't
It's
see.
innuendo. Yes, you cannot say that, Pinkie. That means you cannot acknowledge Pinkie's intentions until she properly seduces you.
Yes, you
Well,
can.
agrees, yes. These are the rules.
No, they're not.
Then how does Pinkie properly innuendo to Twilight?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Maybe get a stable job, take life more seriously, grow a horn.
Grow a horn. The other two are
Twilight was
reasonable, but
coming
come
soon.
on, that's just
Twilight was in
racist.
From what? Okay, I'm
Well,
inside.
hello, everybody.
Why is everyone
Candy.
inside? I told you guys no more surprise
Applause.
parties.
Whoa.
Behold!
That
out
spelling.
The window, Twilight was
It's
just in
Sakura.
time. Gaze upon the pure, unadulterated horror of the zebra.
A zebra.
Yes.
She's just standing there.
Just
You don't
minding her
understand.
Sakura
That's what
business.
makes it so scary, Twilight. She comes to Ponyville and she just stands there.
Oh my
Why
goodness,
does she do
it's
that? We don't
horrifying.
know.
Sometimes she digs at the ground. Like, not real diligently. She just kinda... She's got a mohawk. I mean, oh my god.
Oh my
That.
God, why do you care?
Aren't you the one who was excited to go face down a dragon a little while ago?
That shelf just has
You
a
guys
knife
are
on it next to
seriously
the
hiding in
cupcakes
terror
and
in a
ponies.
candy store because there's a
Tips.
zebra
Tip
in town.
Pinkie, yes.
Different than a dragon, though.
I'm just reading
She's got
signs.
stripes, like a tiger or a cuttlefish.
Oh my God, a cuttlefish.
The dual nature of mortality, or morality. Mortal morality.
Mortal
Yes.
morality.
It is good and evil balanced within a single equine. She is an affront to our existential shells. Yes.
The
Seriously,
horror.
who wears a mohawk in this day and age?
Get
She's
over it,
probably
Rarity.
a drug dealer. Or a road warrior. I
Either
hear she's
one.
allergic to every fruit but tangerines.
I heard she's a zebra.
Oh my God.
Every fruit but tangerine. They're all fruits. What's in them? Fruit.
Fruit.
I'm pretty sure you've got to
What's
use
in
some
'em?
kind
Fruit.
of evil witchcraft
What's
to
in the
make
other
yourself
fruits? Fruit.
allergic to everything but tangerines. Why would anyone use black magic to give themselves a food allergy?
That makes no sense.
Well, she didn't.
But you just said she
'cause
did.
You know how, like, Dracula can't eat garlic because he's evil.
Because
Or
he's a
maybe
vamp.
Dracula's a fictional character.
That too, but it's because he's a vampire, dang it.
Maybe. Where is Mr. and Mrs. Cake,
Gone.
anyway? Shouldn't they be bothered that there's a group panic attack in their store?
Oh, this is just
They
normal
not
day
registered?
advanced
Mr. Cake
Ponyville.
is away on business, and Mrs. Cake is checking inventory. in
Oh
the
jeez,
pantry
you see
with
the
a couple
motion
of
she just
guys.
did with her hooves? Oh.
Thunderwings and Butterfly Sting.
Gross,
I know that
Mrs.
one.
Cake,
You mean
why?
the heavyweight champion, unicorn boxer, Butterfly Sting?
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Apparently, he's headed up to Canterlot for some mountain cardio, and he stopped off in Ponyville.
To do some
That's
Mrs.
why I
Cake
needed
cardio.
After the cube corner, I thought I might catch him, but apparently
Wink.
Mrs. Cake beat me to the punch. If you like a pun.
That guy's
Uh-huh.
in his prime. He's married to like a model or something.
I know.
doesn't care.
Right? Go Mrs. Cake.
Go
I think
Mrs.
it's just
Cake.
rightly deplorable. Poor Mr. Cake. I know he ain't the cutest fella, but he's diligent.
What did she say to get Butterfly Sting into the back room?
Why don't you go back there and ask him, and then
Thunderwings
join
get
him?
involved.
Twilight, focus.
We're-
Yes.
We need to
There
focus.
is evil at our doorstep.
focus
prepared
on
to
the
alter
zebra.
Our very lives. And the very way we gossip about Mrs.
I
Cake.
think some stallions just have a preference.
They're too
for
busy
older,
just going on
curvier
about Mrs.
mares.
Cake.
Well, Mr. Cake clearly has a preference for older, curvier mares, and they made promises to each other.
This is
You
true.
are just saying that because you are embarrassingly single all the time.
Oh, Rarity.
Butterfly Sting is like a strong, handsome celebrity. If you didn't go for it, you'd spend your entire life wondering what might have been. 30 seconds of sweating and grunting.
30 seconds
and
of
a
sweating and
memory that
grunting.
lasts forever, and with that memory, a flowing sense of self-confidence. Yeah, and it flows right down your face, and in this case, down your butt cheek.
What end do you know?
Until
How do you know what end they're
die.
on?
Shut
Oh,
up,
down your
darling.
inner
I hate
thigh.
to tell you this, but you have no experience here.
That's good, 'cause
You know,
we
what
don't
else
wanna
is
listen to
forever
your
is the
experience, Rarity.
obliterated
Gross.
trust between her and Mr. Cake if he finds out. And what business is it of yours what level of experience I have? And just how is he gonna find
She's a
out?
town bicycle. She makes it her business.
Yes, there is the danger to society.
The zebra.
The striped zebra.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
well,
she
we
says
don't know
zebra.
what the zebra does, but we know that Mrs. Cake is in the back with a couple stallions.
No.
Yes,
Yes.
you've
Pinkie
made that
appeals to your
perfectly
fear
clear.
of the unknown.
Is it really that big of a deal? Because I'll deal with it. Dash,
Sure.
come with me.
Oh, she's eating an apple. Leave her alone.
Hey,
Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
she just used Dash as a
You
bat.
did it. Yes. Oh, we did a dual tech attack. You should have told me.
And the
I thought
zebra,
you
I think,
pulled me out of the way
exploded?
of an evil spell.
Sakura
She's
exploded.
dead. Yes. Okay.
Now do Mrs. Cake. What happened? Where's the
Mrs.
zebra?
Cake's already being done.
We did a magic headbutt, and then she died.
I think you hit her with your
What?
ass,
We know
not
less
your head.
than nothing about zebras.
This is true, and holy, well, that was shorter than the rest. I guess they ran out of ideas on that one. Okay. Voices, Greg, everybody. As far as I remember, the original Bridal Gossip episode didn't bring that much discussion among the adult fandom, although people really liked Flutter Guy and Tiny Applejack. It was your kids episode about judging books by their cover, and Zakora herself wasn't very competitive. She spoke in free verse rhymes with the variable meaning. Shit, I can never read that shit. Okay. So much text at the ends of these. There's almost as much text time as there is episode time. Dang near close enough. If you want to read all this, you're just gonna have to pause it. I'd have to pause it too, but I can't pause during a live recording. It just doesn't work. Come on, the ending so I can get started. This has been a mentally advanced episode. I never would have guessed. Okay, so that was Mentally Advanced Series Episode 7, Bridal Gossip. Well, they definitely hit the nail on the head as far as the gossip portion of it. I don't even really know what Bridal Gossip was supposed to do in the original episode, but yeah, they did. Zakora came to town. She wasn't wearing her hood that she was originally. She looked very dazed and confused. She was right next to the door. She would have saw Twilight going to the shop, and Twilight would have saw her before she went into the shop, unless she just happened to show up right at the shop door, right as everyone was already inside. Apparently Dash found out that she was a zebra. So I mean, that is scary. That is some scary stuff right there. Rarity did not enjoy her mohawk, and nobody was freaking out that there was a crowd freaking out inside of the store and no one was running the register because one, the whole town was hiding from the zebra, and no one was freaking out because Mr. Cake was away on business. I hope good business, because Mrs. Cake was surely having her own little party in the back pantry with apparently a boxer champion, famous guy, and some other random guy, and somehow Applejack knew what position they were in, which is also creepy and we didn't need to know. And then yeah, we had Rarity's little add end to that didn't help either. Long story short, you can use your magic to use Rainbow Dash as a bat, and if you hit a zebra with it, they'll explode and leave their rings on the ground, and then Pinky will be happy. Yes. Okay, thank you all for watching. That was -7. I'm gonna go on to -8, and I will see you there. See you next time. I am going crazy because of the series. Mental! Welcome back, everybody. Yes, it is time to continue on with our Mentally Advanced Series Marathon. Today we are going to be taking down My Little Pony Friendship's Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced Series Episode -8. And in just an added note, it's very weird to call an episode -8. I just want to throw that out there. But now that I have, let's get started. Yes, and we are back. Parody, ownership, make fun
Okay,
of.
so we've got a cake, we need some fine wine, someone's
Do
got to
you?
get a red carpet.
Well, we don't have any red
my
pines.
God, I forgot
Oh,
to
you're
get
not
the
talking
golden
about that
statue
carpet.
of Celestia. It's okay. Maybe she'll settle for
Why
an
are you
ice sculpture.
freaking out,
Pinky,
Twilight?
who in town knows how to make ice sculptures?
Pinky quit sampling the
Pinky,
cake.
guys. Yes. Are you lying?
Yes?
No.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yes.
No, then don't. This is serious. Celestia's coming to Ponyville, and I don't know if you realize
Ah,
this, but
that's why
since getting to
Twilight
town,
is freaking
I have
out.
been doing dick.
Oh, have you?
Rarity is the bad influence on me.
Ew.
Yes. I mean metaphorically.
Well, maybe you
I'm
should try it
supposed to be
literally. It
studying
might
magic,
calm you
and all I
down.
got is a handful of situational anecdotes. I couldn't even get into a scientific journal with that.
So?
And that's like the lowest, most paltry measure of success in a research
It's
project.
still success.
A mentally handicapped chimp could get into a scientific journal, Pinky. A mentally handicapped chimp.
I guess I need to
You
try to
should
get into a
outsource your
scientific
research to a mentally
journal.
handicapped chimp. Yes.
Then take credit for its research.
Oi, oi.
Pinky has a good
We
idea.
can poison Celestia.
Yes.
Yes. Then your failings will be forgiven.
Are
No.
you kidding? Celestia's personal memoirs on poison alone could fill this room from top to bottom.
That sucks.
A concoction of carefully measured deadly toxins is part of her daily diet. They
Maybe
say
she
her
had to lay
saliva
off the
could kill
booze.
a pony. Why do you think she doesn't have any suitors?
Because she kills them all? Hi, Fluttershy.
me.
First time I've seen you
Store's
back.
closed.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, great. Glad we cleared that up.
Do you not know who that is?
Twilight.
What?
What?
Am I supposed to be here for the party?
It's
Yes.
closed invitational, so no.
Oh.
Random ass ponies do not belong.
But she's not a random ass pony.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Hatred. The hatred.
Twilight,
What?
Ouch.
am I still an element of harmony? It's okay
Yes.
if I'm not, I understand.
We kicked
Okay,
you
look,
out.
You must have missed the town meeting, but when Dash tried to recruit about like half the town to be elements of harmony,
Why would you do that?
you
That's
can't
horrible.
Do that. It's a magical destiny thing. It just doesn't work.
Which
okay?
means she still is one, because if it's a
Okay.
magical destiny, then you
I
can't
didn't
take it
know.
away.
I thought I was there and that,
I think you were there.
but it all just happened so fast, I guess.
If
Oh.
you were an element of harmony, you'd know. You get like a necklace and everything. I mean,
Do you have a necklace?
do you even have any friends?
Do you have a necklace?
I have a bunny named Angel.
Yay,
But
Angel.
we're not on speaking terms right
Why
now.
does that not
Basically,
surprise
you have no
me?
friends, and you're asking if you're one of the elements of friendship.
Elements of
Does
harmony,
sound
not
dumb
friendship.
When you think about it. I can't believe it. I let myself think I had a higher purpose
Oh,
again.
Fluttershy.
See, yeah, you can't be an element of friendship because, like, think about it.
Because there's no
Take
elements
Rarity.
of friendship.
She's the element of Rarity, and she's got a ton of
Rarity
friends.
is the
like-
element of the
like,
town bicycle.
A lot of the guys around town, kind of.
Exactly.
You could take Rainbow Dash.
Does things.
She knows ponies, but I don't know.
There's Pinkie Pie. She
Well,
knows
there's
every
Pinkie.
every
Pinkie
pony.
knows a lot of ponies.
Yes, Pinkie knows all their secrets.
And
Yay.
the yellow one has to be the friendly ponus to be the
Ponus.
instrument of friendliness.
Yes.
She has. Oh, there's a Parasprite.
What the heck is that?
That's a Parasprite.
I guess this is also a friend I made.
I guess.
I found him by the woods and he lives in my hair now.
Yay! Well, your hair is big enough for
It's,
anyone to live in.
Kind of disgusting.
It just threw up on your eye.
She is infested with parasprites. Yes.
At least Pinkie knows what it is.
Parasprite. And don't tell me a lie. If it sounds stupid, I'm gonna look it up in a book.
It's gonna
They
sound
are the
stupid.
magical parasitic bug that reproduces asexually.
Oop, see, there it
He
is.
once considered
Unleashing them upon her foes, but they are thwarted by the tuba.
By the tuba.
Okay. Some of that is evident, and some of that sounds implausible and stupid.
Then look it up in a book.
What is this mistrust of Pinkie? This is discrimination?
Is
No.
it discrimination
Ponies
or
is
is
to be
it
trusted
just?
with nature.
I don't
I
know.
can't even trust you with a sandwich.
I can't even trust you with a
Things
sandwich.
reproduce really quick, though.
Oh, I just.
Faster than fruit
Why they gotta
flies
throw up on
when
her
Gummy
face?
doesn't throw out the garbage.
Yes.
Faster than fruit flies.
Faster than fruit flies.
I've got an idea.
Do you?
Alright, so what we're gonna
You
do
just
is
shoved
we're
them
gonna
all in the
watch
drawer,
these little guys
including
for signs of
Pinkie Yes
aggression.
jar.
Since they're asexual, they should all have the same DNA. So if there's a genetic link to social behavior, we could probably breed an entire family line of aggressive parasprites.
Why do you want to breed them?
If
Just
they
kill
all have
them.
the same DNA. How will parasprites with different DNA be born?
We don't want
Listen.
different DNA.
Peapod.
My
Peapod.
name is Fluttershy.
I know your name.
No, you don't.
Listen, if you don't understand basic genetics, then just nod your head and
Nod
pretend
your
you
head.
do. Good.
The yellow one embarrasses all with her lack of social grace.
Hey,
yes.
you didn't know
One
either,
day
Pinkie.
we will get her for this.
You'll get her.
Sorry.
We'll get you for this, Fluttershy.
Their genetics.
It's simple. You put them in a test tube, you put a ball bearing in the test tube, you give it a good shake,
Ah, you kill
and
it,
boom,
turn it into
you've got a nice little parasprite puree. A
Parasprite
little bit of
puree. Sounds
electrophoresis, and
delicious.
we've got an actual study on social behavior. I just hope Celestia doesn't mind that I'm doing a real research paper instead of the usual offhanded tripe. I've
You
been
should be
calling
able to do a real
friendship
research
studies.
paper. It's real.
Twilight.
Oh shit.
You know that joke where you're talking about someone and then... it
Celeste's gonna.
turns
Yeah,
out
there
that
she is. Celeste's behind you. She looks pissed.
I'm
Oh
pleased
my
that you're taking your
God, I
research
forgot
so
about her voice.
seriously, my faithful student. It eases the risk of my terminating your various grants.
Oh, don't terminate her grants. No. No.
Curiously, I've slipped your mind faster than I might have expected.
No, no.
Celeste looks
no.
evil.
I just kind of not sure.
If you lose track of even one of those parasprites, you will be eaten.
Alive
This is not
or dead?
an exaggeration.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Does she mean the parasprites will eat you?
Maybe.
I look forward to your progress.
If you do the spell where they don't eat food anymore, yeah,
What
they
did
could eat a
you
pony.
learn
I guess.
today?
Well,
That
ponies are
you
meat.
should-
They could be food.
that, listen to your friends, even if they're intentionally opaque.
Nice save,
I will be
Twilight.
checking on you again,
Oh god.
my faithful student.
Celestia is scary. Good lord. Ah, no wonder Twilight acts the way she does, being raised by that. Holy crap. Of course, Celestia is supposed to be a god, I guess. Hey, look, they found someone else to do the voice for Celestia. Once in a blue moon do they ever find someone else to do second voice. Normally the same guy does them all. Hey, look at that. We haven't seen this before. More text! Woohoo! And this episode features the reappearance of the yellow one. Dang, I mean, shoot, I mean... I know I'm not exactly the person to talk to about character hate given the crap I give Rarity, but this is just over the top, the way they treat Fluttershy. Oh, it's horrible. Mentally advanced for your stimulating your special needs. Okay, and we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. That was episode -8. I think as of right now they were only up to -9, -10. So we are getting close to the end of the marathon here, and I will try to get them done as they continue to release them, but only time will tell because we're gonna have the series starting up again and there's still a bunch of stuff I need to do. I'm just a big fat procrastinator. But yeah, that was the Mentally Advanced series -8, going off of the Parish Bride episode. The name has totally slipped my mind. I had it a second ago. Oh, crud. Oh, well, yeah, the Parish Bride episode, where they asexually reproduce after eating, but they didn't eat anything in this episode. They were just throwing up on Fluttershy's face and reproducing there. I don't know, maybe Fluttershy's made out of food. Actually, they all are. But yeah, this was Celestia's coming to town. Twilight is in her normal freak-out mode. Pinkie Pie doesn't give two hoots. And the whole rest of it from when a little bit of Celestia's coming to when the yellow one, quote unquote, their words not mine, the yellow one showed up. It was just full-blown Fluttershy hate all the way to basically the end there until Celestia actually appeared, which Celestia is scary as hell in this series, and kind of put Twilight in her place. And even though she doesn't gave her the wag of the finger, even though Celestia doesn't have fingers, I will be checking up on you. So yeah, Fluttershy though, I can't wait till this series gets to the putting your hoof down where Fluttershy becomes more assertive. I don't know. I want to see what they're going to do with that. If they're just going to keep the same train of hate and timid Fluttershy, or if they're actually going to make her just finally stand up and kick Twilight's ass. That would be awesome. But we won't know that for a very long time because we are still in season 1 as far as the Mentally Advanced series goes of what they're parodying off of. So we've got a while before we're going to see that. So yeah, thank you all for watching -8 with me, and I will see you on the next one. Woo! See you next time. Welcome back, everybody, to the last video in the Mentally Advanced series marathon. No, it is not the last video of Mentally Advanced series. It's just, as of right now, the record date of episode -9. -10 has not yet been released. If it does happen to get released before I finish all through the marathon, I'll do that one and add it to it. But as of right now, this is the last video for my Mentally Advanced series marathon to get caught up right before season 5 kicks back off for the second half. This is My Little Pony Mentally Advanced series, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced series, episode -9. Let's get started. And we are back with -9.
Hey
Woo.
there, Chuckles.
Hi, Chuckles.
Hi, Twilight.
What exactly are you doing with all these pigeons?
We are going to be
I'm
winter
trying to figure out
wrap-upping,
which
it
way
looks
is north,
like.
so I can get back to Ponyville
Also,
through
why
the northward
pigeons?
route. I'm worried I got too far west and I
Just go
screwed it
straight,
all
north
up.
is straight.
Why are you doing that?
It's winter wrap-up, silly.
Poke.
The time when all the ponies work together to turn winter into spring.
Because our
We plant
seasons don't change
flowers, and
themselves
get rid
in
of the
this
snow, and
universe.
help all the birds migrate.
I mean, pigeons aren't migratory birds. Why the heck are you helping them migrate?
Yeah.
Shoot. Seriously?
Seriously.
Man, that could have saved like 2 weeks.
Dang it,
Yeah.
Dash.
In fact, most
Just
birds can
wasted 2
survive the
weeks.
cold. You just have to put food out and make some shelters.
Yeah, but
Cantaloupe
letting them
doesn't
fly
even
away
do
for
a
the
bird
winter's easier,
migration.
but they still
Well,
should be able to do that on their
You
own.
don't have Pegasi to fly for the trap.
All we've got is high magic and the best logistical planning tax money can buy.
Is that all?
Who needs planning when you got the fastest Pegasus in the whole world?
Nobody.
I just
That's
do it
all
so
you need
quick
is
that
just
everybody
Rainbow
looks
Dash.
at their schedule and
You
they're
got
like,
Rainbow Dash, you're
wow,
good.
that was faster than I thought.
I just looked at my schedule and holy
You're an
crap,
idiot.
that went by
Where's
faster
the
than I
team that
thought it
zaps
would.
the snow away? That's what I usually do.
Zap.
We don't zap the snow away. Ponyville used to be Earth Pony only, and they haven't gotten rid of a bunch of the old religious laws.
Religious
so we
laws,
can't
that's
use
an
magic.
freaking
We just have to shovel it all.
oxymoron.
But ponies died following those traditions.
Applejack says that is a point of pride.
So,
Yeah, but
let her
who's
zap
in
the snow
charge?
away anyways, it's
I'm
easier.
in charge of the Pegasus division.
Okay. Applejack's in charge of the Earth
Because
ponies.
there's lots of extra responsibilities and no salary, so everyone
You don't even
splits
get
the name
paid
in
for
the hat.
this? What
but
the
I kind
hell?
of like being in charge of this, so I put my name in the hat lots of times.
This sounds catastrophically stupid. How does Ponyville not implode this time of year?
It just...
Well, of course it's because we
Good
do
question.
everything natural in the Earth Pony way, but with a little help from Pegasus stuff.
Just a
It's
tad.
not natural. The whole process
The
is
birds
completely
flying
unnatural.
themselves would be natural.
It's forcing the seasons to change.
Well, we
Well,
have to
Twilight,
force them in this
you've been
universe. They
hanging
don't
around
change
Fluttershy?
themselves.
There's
Except for
nothing
you're in the
unnatural
Evergreen
about
Forest.
subjugating furry little animals. Here, let me sing a song.
Oh,
for
here we
you.
go. Here's song
On an
time.
annual occasion, between the tax evasion, the higher up
Talk
will hire us
song.
to clean the snowy nation. We gather up the birdies, and even though they're dirty,
You.
we usher all the vermin back to town where they can scurry.
Vermin.
We go into the
You
cage,
hit the
birds
bear with a
behave, and
bird.
we prod them with the stick until they wake up mad in days. Of course, you
Oh,
can't forget the
shoot.
bugs, we're
They just
little
punch you in
bugs,
the
and then
eye?
you gotta go to garden and say good morning to the grubs.
Hi,
Dash,
grubs.
This is really nothing but a puerile hoax. Studies show that
Instant
species don't
black
respect
eye on
these jokes.
Dash.
They can work around whatever plans we make. I think you're simply lost in what is found at stake. You mentioned you don't get any wages, but did you know that there's a committee that takes federal funds and then pays provincial taxes on the profits?
you just screwed up
I
the
don't suppose
song,
you know about
Twilight.
pork barrel politics.
Applejack's the one who deals with
Well,
pigs.
she didn't
But
care.
I know that every year all the birds come home.
Apple-
Little ones will sing their
Rainbow
pretty
Dash, you're out of tune.
songs, and then a hawk will eat
Oh,
their
that sucks.
moms. And I guess that is pretty sad.
It is.
But it's cool, 'cause hawks are cool.
Because hawks are cool.
Okay, I feel like we're coming from two totally separate lines of thinking.
Whatever gave you
What
that
I was
idea,
getting at was
Twilight.
not that this is cool, but rather that it's a great big bureaucratic mess that requires a ton of oversight. You
Yes.
shouldn't be in charge just because nobody else
Get
wanted
Pinky
to be.
involved in
and
this.
especially not if it's so you can watch hawks eat little birds.
Why not? That's cool. We just
You look at the
established that was
budgeting
cool.
And past all the mudslinging, you find little reasons behind the face publishing, but setting aside the sinecure politics of insecure idiots or
Twilight,
lugubrious
why is your
lunatics,
butt
there's
not
an
freezing?
optimal level of
It's not
offering
covered.
aid for these little creatures that calls to be weighed. Basically, you can screw up their ecosystem something fierce.
Sure.
Well, the birdies and the bears are made of pretty rough, tough stuff.
The
I think they barely
bears
notice if
are.
we screwed things up. That's the core convenience of our natural.
It's okay if we
Whatever's
just
the
screw
meaning
it all
that
to
I
hell.
meant to sell. I haven't heard the reason why we have this nose. Maybe there's a chance no pony knows.
Nope.
What I think is most important is that we get
It's
things
just yours.
done. And that we get done early because this isn't fun.
This isn't
Last year I
fun.
got frostbite from my head to my butt. And I
Frostbite
cried
from my
and
head
they
to
wouldn't
my
let me off
butt.
early because they thought I was faking. Really,
How
it
can
was
you
because
fake
Tuba's
frostbite?
sunbather blew off his job moving his cloud, so I took over and got all wet without the special jackets
Dash
that you
got
need.
all wet.
Now, I try to be nice and everything, but I got all up on his case and he said he'd make it up to me. Like, he'd buy an ice cream cone for me for the spring, but he never did.
That heartless
He thought I would
bastard.
get, but I didn't, though. I got frostbite. I went to the doctor and everything.
That's
That was a really
horrible.
harsh lesson. I'm never gonna do that again.
No, don't
it wasn't
get
like that
frostbite
in
again.
Cloudsdale. Everyone was more aware of the weather, you know.
How did your
So what I
head to
hear
your
you
butt
saying
not
is that
fall
the picture
off?
you're portraying is administrative messes and a schedule that oppresses you. Get zero compensation, not allowed with innovation, and the working that you do is widely free of vindication.
I would say that's pretty stable, and your
AKA, you
guess
don't
would be
get paid for what you
seasonal
do?
employment isn't much to my enjoyment, but I'm trapped within the system by a certain lack of wisdom, and I'd make a break if I could just be free from obligation.
Just
If
go
that's the way
home.
things are, then I guess I'll hit the bar, and I'll leave you to your labor.
Can
before
I come
land
with
at
you?
the
I wanna go to the
bar.
bar.
I thought I've taken over, but I dropped my damn composure, and it isn't worth the time if there isn't much exposure.
Nope.
Okay, Twilight. Well, you have a good day, I guess.
Bye,
I'll just stay here and
Twilight.
deal with all these pigeons.
Great. If Applejack asks, I'm busting my ass shoveling snow.
No, you're not.
She's probably way too busy to find you.
Good.
Good. Okay, well. Oh, that was the end of that. Winter wrap up, winter wrap up. Let's migrate the pigeons. Frakazoid. Frakazoid is in the credits, but there was only Twilight and Dash and a bear and some grubs and a couple pigeons and a hawk. Okay, I'll take it. The winter wrap-up episode was I don't even know. I didn't even get started on that fast enough to read the first line. I wouldn't have got through it anyways. Give me a job. I don't know. I just picked that random word out of there. This episode of Mentally Advanced has a record number of screen changes. Well, the animation is getting a little different, which is good. It's getting better. It's getting better. I got a lot of mileage out of Dash. Ew, wait, what? I did what?
Twilight Sparkle is
Oh
not
shit,
doing
there's
what she's
Thracazoid.
supposed to do.
I didn't wait long
I'm
enough.
absolutely sure that it is Thursday.
It is
yes,
Thursday.
Thrakazod, it's winter wrap-up day.
Thrakazod.
There is a thing Twilight Sparkle is supposed to be doing, and ordinary thing.
She's at the
I know,
bar.
We're all working very hard, except for you and the other kids.
Are you sure it is Thursday?
Yes, it's frickin'
Maybe
Thursday.
All the ponies have gazed upon the
Actually,
wrong
yeah,
calendar.
it is Thursday. It's literally
Stroke of midnight
Thursday
this
where,
Thursday
right
is
now.
a perfectly normal, significant date. Twilight Sparkle is to perform a deed.
Thrakkerzod, if you want to help, why don't you do something yourself instead of focusing on what Twilight is doing?
But
I think I saw
she
Rainbow
needs
Dash
Twilight
trying to
to
get a flock of
do
pigeons to
it,
adopt
the
some baby
evil
cardinals.
deed.
Why don't you help with that?
Okay. Well, that was a little bit of a surprise on the ending there. I was expecting the normal lots of text. This has been a mentally advanced bridge to stimulate all your cartoon and having a mental more cartoony. You think I'd know that thing by heart by now with how many times I've frickin' seen it. I guess I just haven't logged it away. But yeah, they actually had a scene there at the end that had Rarity and Thrakkerzod. And Thrakkerzod was in the credits before that even showed up, which was confusing. But now it's clear. So yeah, that happened. That did just happen. So, winter wrap-up where we have to force the weather to change because in Ponyville it doesn't do it itself. Only the clouds move on their own in the Everfree Forest, and to the ponies of Ponyville that is some scary shit. So we can't use magic to zap the snow away. We have to push all the snow away. Then the Pegasi have to move the clouds to melt it and then migrate the birds, not the pigeons, the birds back because apparently the birds can't find their way to Ponyville, which no one can. No one's found the damn portal to the place yet, so it makes sense that they'd have to go get them. And yeah, we even got a upbeat, kind of a talk singing song out of it. And then Twilight went and hit the bar because she doesn't want to do any work unless she can just zap it away with her magic, which she can't, so she didn't. And Applejack's really busy to care, so yeah, that was it. And Twilight is supposed to be doing something very special on Thursday, which is actually kind of hilarious because it is literally right now, the time of this recording, Thursday, that Thrakkerzoid really needed her to get done. But Rarity wasn't having it and basically told her to go piss off and bug somebody else. So yeah, that was episode -9, and that was the final episode for this marathon session on my videos. Episode -10 has not been released yet as of the record date of this episode, so if it gets released before this actually makes it onto the internet, I'll do it too and add it to it. So we'll see if that happens. Other than that, we'll continue on with Season 5, continue on with these as they get released, and have a grand old time that we've been having. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, hey, would you look at that, episode -10 actually did get released. Good thing I did kinda, sorta, maybe cover my backside in the end of -9, because when I did episode -9, episode -10 had not been released yet, and I honestly didn't think it was gonna be released by the time I got these up. So yeah, there's a lot in the previous episode you can disregard from my babbling, but it did happen. Episode -10 was released, so you're going to watch it. So without further ado, this is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Abridged Mentally Advanced Series episode -10. Let's get started. And we are back, and oh my goodness, what the hell?
After today's lesson, I
They're
couldn't help
bald.
but notice your blank
I
flank.
like your
Yeah, which lesson
666
was this,
cutie
Diamond
mark.
Tiara? Miss Cheerilee has the tendency to lose herself in personal anecdotes. She got
Dang it, Miss
halfway into
Cheerilee.
the story about how she
Why,
learned
Silver
she
Spoon's
lived
missing
assessing
an
the worth of
eye.
a child's intelligence through arbitrary percentile systems, and after that I started
And her
doodling.
cutie mark is
Today
Diamond
we
Tiara.
learned that blank flanks have no value to society.
Why are you
because
bald?
The mark on your butt dictates your future job. That is
She
what we learned.
just doesn't mean
Diamond
she doesn't know
Tiara,
her future
but
job
Apple
yet.
Didn't learn, so that means you have an
Her
advantage.
cutie mark
Well,
blinked.
actually, I did
Oh
know
my
that.
goodness, it's
common knowledge.
interactive with the
Anyway,
real
it
Diamond
ain't true that
Tiara.
you don't have no value to society. Mark Butlis works on the farm
Mark
carting
Butlis.
stuff around, and we pay him. Saves us a heap of trouble.
He carts manure.
You create the manure, you
ugly.
horse.
And he smells like manure.
So do you.
He lives honestly and within his means, like some kind of animal.
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't
that
get run
monster.
nearly as hard as my brother Big Mac. And my brother do got his cutie mark.
Yes.
Rainy and AJ get him so beat that some nights all he does is lock himself in the barn with his friends and groan in agony.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure
about
there's
how
no
much you
groans
speak
of
up as to
agony.
how you get respect.
Apple Bloom,
Oh,
we're trying
man.
to bully you. You're not supposed to assess
You
what
look
we
like the
say
Monopoly
as though it's
guy.
thoughtful advice.
Oh, is that what y'all are doing? Heck, y'all could get some lessons. Are y'all going for physical or emotional?
Because you're failing at
Wait,
both.
what? I'm asking if y'all want to wrestle, or if y'all want to take turns verbally burning eternal shame into one another. Because either way, I've been
Why
raised by
isn't
my
this the
siblings
real
and
Apple
one
Bloom in the
kid,
real
cantankerous
show? Just
old lady. So if you want to go out, butt the two of you so deep in the ground that Mesozoic fossils will have to charge you for real estate. You'll go home with the profound understanding of how foolish and mortal your
We
daddy
need this
was
Apple
to
Bloom in
send
the
y'all
real
to
show.
public school. I'm not old enough to understand restraint, and I will become death on a cherub's wings unto your every sense of self-worth.
No, but she'll buff you so
On
far
second
into the
thought, You're
ground.
still friends with Twist. Maybe we'll try bullying her instead.
Oh, will she not put up as much of a
She
fight
said
as
her
Apple
favorite
Bloom?
member of the backsink Jonas Direction was Sweet Hustle. And
Backseat
everybody knows the cutest boy is
Jonas
Banana
Direction.
Pudding.
Oh
That was
my
just about the last
God.
straw right there. We ain't friends.
Oh, everybody knows the boy band hierarchy. It's
Eh.
basically like,
I don't. Thank
Tired.
God.
it's tired how much people realize that we all know the boy band hierarchy. I don't even really like boy bands, but I know that society expects me to because of my gender and age.
Screw
So I
society.
just follow the rules, and Diamond Tiara likes them.
I know, right? We all make sacrifices.
Well, your
to
cutie
listen to
mark
these
is
boy
Diamond
bands that none
Tiara,
of
so
us
she's your
actually
future
enjoy.
job.
It is the burden of the preteen girl, and Twist has failed. Hey,
Twist
do you want to come to my
failed.
Jutsunera today?
Heck yes, I do. Honestly,
After
about
all
that
that, you're
death
still
on
gonna
cherub's
go.
wing stuff, I was just talking. That's how AJ gives it to the sheep when they get her riled up. But
Oh.
she said I'm not
Oh,
supposed to
man.
repeat it, so don't tell her I said those things.
She's
Especially
AJ.
that part
Oh
about your
no,
butt.
I'm not going
No,
there.
it's
I'm not
cool.
going there.
Daddy says I might need an enforcer someday. See you at the party.
Your enforcer's gonna be a horsewhip.
Apple Bloom.
Holy crap! Hi,
Allow me to
Thacazoid.
extend introductory greetings. As like all ponies, I am unaware that time has been forcibly relocated to obfuscate the terms of a contract.
Well, you should have realized that a lot sooner.
Hey,
Yes, as is normal, my poor sense of casuality leaves me apparently baffled,
Oh
able
man.
to write off my perceptions as deja vu.
Deja
Yeah.
vu.
you're Sweetie Belle, right? You're that
Yes,
girl
that
that's
is the
always
Sweetie
getting hassled
Belle.
because she gets C's and everything.
My grades are very average.
Well, she's not lying. She gets C's and everything. Her
But do
grades are
nothing
very
to
average.
improve like the other children. And my name is Thrackerzod.
Thrackerzod. I'm gonna get it right one of these days, man.
The tune of a tin flute, where only dreams reside.
Thrackerzod.
Sweetie Belle is my given name. I do not go by that name except around my parents.
Why? Why you?
Or when
it's-
visiting
you should-
relatives.
You should go by it all the time, especially when you're meeting new friends like Apple Bloom here.
Now that we are friends on the childish basis that we have made verbal contact with one another,
Oh, is that all
I'd
it
like
takes?
to note concern regarding your previous discussion about cutie marks.
Please don't tell Miss Cherylee that I used the F word. That kind of thing always turns into a double punishment. First, Granny makes it so I can't sit down for a week. Then in detention, they tell me to sit for a week.
You get detention for a whole week for using the F-bomb in Ponyville?
Burn
Dang.
from the very bones of mortals.
I have about 40 years of detention to
Like a normal pony,
pay back.
I am shocked and appalled at the F-bomb, because I am intended to be, but I am otherwise unaffected.
Thrackerzod doesn't care about the
Concerned
F-bomb,
about having
even though she
cutie
should.
marks. You see, I too lack a cutie mark. It
Really?
occurs to me now.
I never
we are
noticed.
2 of 3 who stand out in this regard.
Huh. When you put it that way,
Oh, I
it
can't
does
wait
sound
for him
like
to
a
meet
fall.
Scootaloo.
I mean, bullies will pick on you for anything, but as a random gal with no history of trouble, y'all do get me worried. On top of that, it occurs to me now that Twist has her cutie mark and I don't. And I sure don't want to be less successful than Twist.
Uh-oh.
It is fine. As a
That would
group,
not be
we
a
shall
good
blend
thing.
in and no longer be awkward.
We gotta be more successful than
I propose
Twist.
We approach Scootaloo and assimilate her to our purpose.
Assimilate.
Y'all could come with me to the farm, and we could get a cutie mark.
Let's do it.
Hey there, baby. I see
Massage
you
your
did something nice with
34
your hair
bits.
today.
Oh.
Looks good. Same
Her
thing
hair's
I
the
do
same
every
as it
day.
always is.
Well, it looks good every day.
Of course it does.
So wrong by having
Also,
a
I
cutie
love
mark.
the
It's
no
perfectly good.
Scootaloo sign on that respectable
Scootaloo, you wanna join our
establishment
group?
there.
Baby,
You know I do. Anytime, anywhere, Scootaloo is at your beck and call.
Oh boy.
cool. So,
Just like
now
that,
we got a group
Scootaloo's
based
in.
on not having cutie marks. What do we call ourselves?
Blank bottom girls.
Blank bottom
Cutie
girls.
Mark Crusaders.
Right off the bat.
Tango Trio.
Cramming for cutie marks.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
I like Thrackerzod's idea.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Well, who are we crusading against?
Yourselves.
Your mom.
Oh god.
My mom is dead.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh my goodness, wow. And just like that, it's over. It's over. Oh man.
Alright.
Oh crap.
Any minute now.
Whoa.
Just
This is
stay
new.
focused on this thing, and it's.
I can't stay focused,
Apple
because...
Bloom, I appreciate what you are trying to do, but I do not think it will work.
Okay,
Additionally,
we've got
I
text
do
with
not want a cutie mark in apples.
talking
come
in the
on.
background.
Apple ain't a bad talent. My
It's
sister
very
got
confusing.
good at kicking trees because of hers, and by extension, she's good at kicking everything.
Let's just
Did she
unite
kick you?
with Scootaloo.
I don't know. I don't think she has parents, and she doesn't grow up on like a traditional family unit like I do.
And
so-
everything
Are you
she says is
implying
a big
she
fat
conveniently began
innuendo.
existing earlier today after your conversation with Diamond Tiara? It is preposterous. All normal ponies have parents.
I just
Do
don't
they?
see how Scootaloo's gonna help
well,
us get
maybe
our
she's not
cutie
normal.
marks.
Is this really about cutie marks?
Yes.
Because I thought it was about avoiding the feeling that you were a social outcast.
Ow.
Gosh, this is an awkward social situation.
Is it?
All right, we'll go
yeah.
for numbers.
Well, it's only
My mom
awkward
is
social
dead.
situation. My mom is dead. Oh, she said it again. Okay, well, that was something. That was something. They threw me for a loop there. I'll admit they threw me for a loop there. It ended on a very, very, very touchy note and went into the normal ending sequence, and then when all the wordage came on screen like it normally does, instead of just the upbeat tune we're all used to, we had another conversation between Apple Bloom and Thrakkerzod. I am gonna get that name right one of these days, I promise. Probably the next time I do this in there on screen, I'm probably gonna call her Thrakkazoid or something again. Oh man. Anyways, yes. That was episode -10. Going off of the episode Call of the Cutie, I hope the... See, did you hear that? I hope, by the way, I hope the episode drowned it out, with me talking in the episode going drowned it out most of the thunder, because there's a pretty good storm going on over here right now, and I'm hoping I get this done and saved before the power goes out. But yeah, that was very interesting. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. Wow, talk about your new designs. They were both bald. I think Silver Spoon was missing her tail as well. Diamond Tiara was wearing a top hat with a mustache. She looked like the dang Monopoly guy. She did have her tail though. Her cutie mark was the Satan star with 666 on it, but there was a number. So there was a US dollar symbol in front of it. And Silver Spoon's cutie mark was an interactive version of Diamond Tiara. I mean, the cutie mark on Silver Spoon's butt was walking while Diamond Tiara was walking, and it blinked when she blinked, which was just creepy as hell. But yeah, that was something. This was supposed to be the episode where Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo all first met. They met a lot faster in this episode, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch Call of the Cutie and see if it was Sweetie Belle's original idea to call the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and I think it was. I'm gonna have to go back because that was her suggestion from the very beginning, and Apple Bloom had some weird ones, and Scootaloo's were all just innuendos. Like normal! So yeah, they kept true to that. We never went to Diamond Tiara's cute Seigneur, though. Could it even be called a cute Seigneur? Because Diamond Tiara ain't that cute. Especially in this series. But yeah, that was the mentally advanced version of Call of the Cutie, and it was very mentally advanced, so I guess it's what they were aiming for, which is good. Yeah, there's some more. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Today I'll be taking another step forward into catching up on the mentally advanced series before tackling bigger stuff. So today we are going to be watching My Little Pony Abridged Mentally Advanced Series episode -11 and -12, going off of Fall Weather Friends and Suited for Success, which is probably going to be the complete opposite of what this commentary is going to turn out to be. I'm talking about the success part. Anyways, let's get started. And we are back with Applejack and
man.
Rainbow Dash
They're
playing
not
horseshoes.
Flying through my
There's a
windows.
broken
Seems
window
like
back
I can't
there.
hardly get more than 10 feet out.
How'd she get all the way out
Where
there?
I throw, but I can't see what I'm doing, and depth perception is hard.
Not to mention
sure
those
who
horseshoes are a
invented
little
this guy.
fat.
It's pretty tough to line up your throws while the stick is straight down your blind spot.
Well, if
Still,
your eyes
though,
didn't take
keep
up 3/4
trying
of your
lighter instead
faces.
of harder. The farm's not making enough money to pay for these damages.
I don't know,
AJ,
it takes pretty good
it's
talent to
pretty
get it all the
cool
way back at the
we
Red
hang out and
Barn.
Play games and everything. Everybody always tells me to go back to work, or it's 3 in the morning, but
Well,
you're
just
always
quit
up
bugging
by
people
then.
at 3 a.m. and at
Well,
work.
I know y'all, and you're a bit of a sore loser. I
Ouch.
figure I'm the only one who knows how to have a bit of fun and how to back off enough so you don't lose your temper.
Uh-oh.
What?
Here we go.
You don't let me win.
She
I
might.
kick your butt as fair as a square.
As
Oh, is that
fair as
so?
a
See,
square.
I knew it. Our matches are as even as a rhombus. I
But
put
a
as much
rhombus
skill
has
into losing
4
as
even
I do into
sides. What are you
keeping
talking
pace
about,
with you
Applejack?
Before the big finale.
Don't you bring triangles into this. And
Yeah,
the rhombus
Applejack,
is
frickin'
still in
triangles.
equal shape.
No, it ain't. It's crooked.
No.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't the point.
The point is, Rainbow Dash got one
you
up
don't
on you,
handle the
AJ.
loss gracefully, and that's the only reason that I'm the only one who plays games with y'all, Dash.
No, it's not true. Even when I lose, I still look good doing it. Tracy's
That's not the
scores
point.
Sometimes, and I usually make at least average on that.
All right.
Gotta look average.
I got a game for you. Hold out your hoof. Hold it out.
Boom.
Okay, so I just touched your hoof. That's 1 point for me. Now the object of the game is to get me to put out my hoof, and then you touch it before I pull it away.
Okay, put out your hoof.
No.
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 What do you mean no? You have to put your hoof out so I can touch it.
Well, that ain't in the rules as far as I know. I don't have to. I'm just not putting my hoof out.
Just
So
reach
I
down
got
and touch your
1
hoof.
point,
It's right
and I'm
there.
in.
No.
She doesn't have to put
no,
it
you
out.
have to put your hoof out and then I get a point. And then one more point. I have to have a chance.
Why do you get 2 points?
No, you have to.
I don't. Your ass has been whooped.
Okay.
Your
then
butt has been
I
whooped.
challenge you to a gauntlet of sports exercises, and whoever wins this game.
That's a
I
perfectly
am
reasonable way to
farmer.
settle
I have
this.
got things to do, girlfriend. About 4 dozen things need fixing right now, and the only
Well, you'd
reason
only
I take
have 2
time
dozen
off
if you
for
weren't playing
horseshoes
horseshoes.
is because I need some merriment for my sanity.
We all
You
need
go on
merriment from our
adventures all
sanity.
the time.
Right. And they don't pay jack diddly, which is why I have
But
4
friendship.
dozen things to fix and not a dozen things to fix. I told y'all you couldn't handle a loss.
Okay, I admit it. The thing that you said. Just put your hoof up for me, please.
Sorry, darling. 1 victory for me out of hundreds of losses won't kill you.
It
I
might.
gotta get back
It
to work.
might. Uh-oh, we're gonna go see Twilight.
Hi, Twilight.
Hi.
I came by to ask if you had any books on what to do about touching hooves with Applejack.
Oh, that sounded dirtier
Like-
than it should have.
Sapphica?
Maybe? Like, a guide for Applejack wants me to touch your hoof.
Yeah, I've got books like that.
You've
I
got
don't
that
read
exact
them.
book?
Awesome. I knew you'd come
Has
through.
to be Applejack.
Earlier today, Applejack touched me, and now I gotta learn how to do it back, so I'm the best at it.
Of course.
I don't, Normally ponies don't come to the library to check out books. You're all a
Well, you
bunch of literary
should.
degenerates. Am I
So you
supposed
should
to
be
help
happy
you,
that
or-
she's actually
Just
wanting to
give
check one
me
out.
the beginner's guide to touching with Applejack, and then we'll go from
Twilight
there,
doesn't
okay?
know what to do.
Okay. Thanks for not flying through my ceiling today.
Hey, Twilight actually
What the
thanked her
Jiminy
for something?
Sam?
What?
Yeah, good lord. You're just
Hi.
hanging around my house? I bought
With
you
flowers.
that choice. Okay,
Yellow
let's
roses.
touch hooves.
Don't y'all have a lot of preparing to do for the falling of the leaves?
Not really. All we do is run. And I'm always ready to run.
It ain't
Yup.
just running. It's a magical ceremony where we make the leaves fall out of the trees because we run by them.
So you
I don't
just
know how it
run.
works, but it's a ceremony. You can't just treat it like it's an everyday thing.
Why not?
I cannot focus on 2 things. Touch my hoof.
Dash, we gotta run today.
Rainbow
You
Dash.
lost the hoof thing.
But I bought you flowers. They're yellow because we're friends, and you have them now, so that means that we're ready to move on to the part where we touch hooves.
Oh
What
no.
are you on about?
What is this, Sam Hill? Just touch my hoof, okay?
It's
The rest
Applejack
of the
trying to
chapters,
understand your
it just keeps
mannerisms.
going.
No, you ain't touching my hoof. You lost. It's time to let go.
What are these?
Those are
You
flowers
got
at the bloom.
flowers? Oh, you got a secret admirer.
Oh,
I got
no.
you those. Dash bought you these. I
Yes.
thought 2 fillies couldn't be secret admirers.
Show us what you
How'd
know.
you do it? You just like bump up against each
Oh
other?
dear.
It ain't like that. Just
Yeah,
go
it
to
is.
your room. Dash, go home. Both of you go to your rooms.
Oh, man.
And neither
Rainbow
of y'all
Dash got
slam
sent to
your
a
doors
room.
either, or I'm taking them off the hinges.
That's how you settle that situation. Good job, Applejack.
I take it y'all aren't planning to tire yourself out.
Nope, just sit here
I
and
read
get
a lot of
wasted.
books about running and concluded it's stressful. They
It is
do
very
say
stressful.
knowledge is power, and I guess here's proof. So, you've gotten yourself kind of tangled up with Dash. Yeah, and what a way to start your morning she is. I wouldn't think she's
It's a
hoot
great
to go
way.
to bed with in the first place, much less
Hey.
wake up with. But I guess love is blind.
Shows how much you know.
Actually, that saying gets it wrong. Love is clearly deaf and only has good enough eyesight to make out basic shapes.
Whatever
is a little
y'all
true.
heard,
It is a lie perpetrated by my soon-to-be double-grounded sister.
She hasn't been here though. She's been grounded.
I got you,
Not
Vince.
double grounded for no
Touch
reason.
hooves now.
There you go.
Okay, one more time.
There,
Now it's 2 to
you
1.
win. Are you happy?
Yes.
Very.
Thank you.
Well, hey, at least you got a thank you out of it. See, that's all you needed to do.
And so she
Hey,
said
and
to
we are
me,
here with
"They look like
Rarity
they're
and
from the
Twilight,
random
and
Puntilla in
Twilight
the
is still
Hair's Eye."
drinking.
But little did she realize that they were specifically modeled after that era.
Ha,
So in
idiot.
reality, her little jab was actually something of a compliment.
Okay.
Joke's
Oh,
on her,
but
I
you know
guess.
how ponies around here can be.
No,
I'm so lucky
no, we
that
don't.
you moved in. Aside
Every
from
time we try to
myself,
figure
you're
them
the
out,
only
they change.
cultured pony in Ponyville. I mean,
Are you sure?
Dash comes from Cloudsdale, but horseflies are all about pillars, columns, and pedophilia.
Hey,
That
whoa,
is
whoa, 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 that went to
philosophers.
0 to
That
100
was
real
a
quick.
Scandal at the time among their ponies. And,
Hey, and also I'm a Pegasus
Well,
jerk.
of course not. It's their whole culture.
No, it's
it
not.
makes sense if you think about it. I mean, why is Dash so stupid?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Hey, are you any good at making dresses?
Oh.
Oh, just go to hell. Get out
You
of
go
my
to
shop.
hell,
Look,
Twi.
it's
You
just that I came into your
get out
shop
right
to
now.
ask
I
you
don't
about
want to
getting a
see your
tie,
face
And you
again.
launched into some stupid story.
I
was pretty
showed you
dumb.
what I had for sale.
You showed me a hat.
Well,
Why
do you
would
want
she
the-
want
you
a
started
hat? You'd have to
telling me
poke a
about your
hole
other
in it to get her
clients.
horn
Do
through.
you want the hat or not?
If I wanted a hat, I would have asked for the hat. How do you even stay in business?
I-
You make
She
custom
lives
ordered
here so
dresses
she
and
can
you're
just
based in
keep
a
it
hamlet.
open.
It's not a
Oh.
hamlet. It's a village.
think
you don't
it's
we
a
have
hamlet.
stores, and
You don't
we
even
had-
have one of Celestia's churches.
No?
It burned down.
And your
Oh,
stores double
Why'd you
as
burn it
houses.
down, Rarity?
This is a boutique.
It's your house.
It's a
and
house,
the cakes
Rarity.
business is also their house.
True.
And you live in a library.
Uh-oh.
Ponies living in
Turning
dead
the
trees
table.
shouldn't cast stones, Twilight.
Right,
What are you
which
gonna do?
only reinforces my point.
That
Why
this
are
is
you
a
still
hamlet.
inside my shop? I thought I threw you out.
She did. She
thought
told
that
you to
I
get the
was
heck
only
out.
Metropolitan horse in Ponyville. Guess I'll go tell everyone in Canterlot that that's not the case.
Uh-oh,
Right.
gonna lose business, Rarity.
The only adult female. You're not that important.
She's
Filthy
not.
Rich sometimes buys gowns for his daughter.
I think he buys them for himself and
She is
secretly
some
prances
kind of
around.
harpy. I don't even. I mean, last Thursday she came
Alright,
in.
We don't need to
send
know
me
the
a
story,
dress.
Rarity.
I have to go to the Great Galloping Gala, and I need one.
All right, give me just a minute. I have to grab my tape. I've got to do a few measurements.
They
Like
come
it's such a
custom,
burden.
right? I've got a few requests.
Oh, I know where this is going. You want me to do something insane, like sew a star map into your dress, and it has to be accurate. Well,
Wow,
I can do
good
it, but
guess.
it's going to cost a fortune.
Rarity, I am a practical pony. What part
no,
of
you're
asking me
not.
to turn my dress into a star map would be practical?
Well, regardless, it's going to cost a bit. It's not
If
like
you
you're
get
just
lost
buying a
outside, you can
wrap.
just look at your ass.
So what's your budget?
No, seriously, this is bothering me now. How would I navigate the stars if the map were printed on my ass?
I don't
Take the
know.
dress
You wouldn't
off?
Use it for that. Maybe go chat with the stallions from the Canterlot Observatory.
You let
Offer to
them
let them
find the
stargaze, and then
Big
they'll be all
Dipper.
impressed because, hey, look, it's accurate. Sort of. They'll let a bit pass if they're looking at your
Oh,
blood.
Rarity,
okay?
what are we gonna do with you?
You would think of that.
Yeah,
What
Rarity.
coordinate system would you use?
Is there more than one?
Oh
There's
dear.
hundreds of them.
Come
Maps
on,
are
Rarity.
2D, but the real world is 3D, Rarity. There's a lot of trigonometry.
Alright, it would cost a double fortune. So you shot yourself in the foot there, didn't you?
She doesn't
smarty
have a
pants?
foot, she has
It's not
hooves.
gonna happen, is what I'm getting at.
A double fortune is like, what, 4,000 bits?
Okay.
Doesn't sound
I
like
have
very
got to
much to
ask
Twilight.
again. What is your budget?
You thinking about
4,000
going
bits.
to the gala?
I've thought about it, but I wasn't able to get a ticket.
They're running about 4,000 bits right now.
Dang, I hope they're.
Selling
I hope
them
they
would be
get
a
paid like
felony.
300 bits an hour.
Are you implying that you could get me into the gala?
Yeah, I'm a very metropolitan pony. I could get a ticket mailed straight to your house. It'll have your name on it. everything.
It's a boutique,
Bribery.
not a house.
Whatever. I
It's
already gave away
magic.
2 tickets to Dash and Applejack.
Oh, jeez, hi. Whoa.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
you
Dash.
gave tickets to the gala away to this? I
And,
just
and
did
Applejack.
the coolest flip.
I wish I could have seen it.
So, on the bright side, if you happen to find a ticket,
Also,
landed in your mailbox,
she
it's
gave
not
it to
gonna look like
Applejack
you
and
did
Rainbow
me
Dash, not to
special
Rarity.
favors, and we won't get arrested.
So what you guys talking about? We gonna do an adventure?
Dresses.
Twilight?
Adventure
how could
to.
You could just actually give me
gala.
the ticket. There's no way.
She said
that
she'd
I'm
get
going to have
arrested if
time
she
to
did
make a
that.
dress with 4,000 bits.
I know. Just make something worth a couple hundred and, I don't know, set something up for Dash and AJ.
But why do I have to work for mine?
because
Oh,
gratitude
you
is not
whiny
collateral,
little-
and what is Dash gonna trade me?
Comic books.
I live in a library.
I know.
So you
that's
still
where I
need
got them
comic
from.
books? Oh
But I
dear.
could return them though.
She took
she's
them
got
from
nothing.
Twilight.
I was thinking that one of these days I could sell stuff out of my house like you guys. It's not a house.
It's a house.
It's a boutique. Yeah, I spent as much money as I had on cashews, because I was gonna sell them. But then my house is a cloud, so
Oh,
the
you
cashews
dropped
got
them.
wet and now they're ruined.
Oh no.
Business over.
Business
I think
over.
they're thinking
Game
about
over,
building a
folks. Let's go
McPone's
home.
around here. Maybe I could run the store. See? They're thinking of starting a McPone's. We are not a hamlet.
The licensee is gonna get screwed. You know it's just gonna be built into the train
Why
station,
are we arguing
right?
about
It
this?
doesn't matter where they build it. A hamlet doesn't have a McPones. Is this the modern world we live in?
Apparently
Seriously,
it is,
where
Twilight.
McPones qualifies as a church and turns your hamlet into a village?
Well, she
Well,
didn't
if
say
our
church,
god
but...
wasn't a sun god, maybe her church wouldn't have burned down. I'm gonna make a million
There
bits
you
running
go.
McPones, and then I'm
Whoa,
gonna buy
high-
the
high
Wonderbolts,
standards.
and then I'm just gonna make myself a Wonderbolt directly. To be
That's
a
how you
McPones
do it.
franchisee,
C-Dash got
you
it
need at
figured all
least
out.
800,000 bits saved up in the bank. 50,000
How do you
to
know
pay for
this?
The rights, and then 10% of your profits go to corporate.
Okay, some of that was common sense, but how do you know the other part?
Filthy Rich? The same pony that owns the train station?
Means it's going in the train station.
You know, he owns the lease on Applejack's farm.
So let's put it on
anyway,
Applejack's
about
farm.
these
McPones
dresses.
and
I
apples.
want mine to be aerodynamic and have wings just like me.
You're
Just put
ordering
your
a
wings
dress,
through it.
Dash. It's supposed to be flowing and pretty.
But that's gonna have a lot of drag.
this
What a
is going to
drag,
be like
man.
designing clothes for 3-year-olds, isn't it? Are you a professional?
take
or
that
not? Just make a
attitude-
stupid dress.
Put on like a cone on the front to deflect the air.
That would
Shut
just
up, Dash.
cause more
Rarely
if it
just
was
make the
open on
dresses
the head
without our
end.
input.
Thank you.
You know, this is the environment that all professional artists should be working under.
What, fighting for 6 minutes? Whatever you say, Rarity, whatever you say. Alright, well I just decided to do -11 and 12 together since they all basically have the same opening and the same ending besides text, and there's too much text to read before it switches without pausing, so yeah. I always go back and do that, read it, and stuff and junk and yay, text. And a lot of it at that, holy cow. This is gonna go on forever. Alright, yeah, there's our famous last words. Alrighty then, so that was episode -11 and episode -12, centering around Fall Weather Friends and Suited for Success. -11 focused on how Dash can't handle a loss, which in itself is the truth. It was a very, very hard thing for her to accept. So much so that she was even willing to go check out a book at Twilight's library on learning how to defeat Applejack. Which I think she picked up a book, or Twilight gave her a book that wasn't exactly what she meant, but it's what she said. In the end, the focus stayed on Dash and not being able to take a loss, even though in the actual Fall Weather Friends, after the horseshoe bit and the Iron Pony competition began, Applejack wanted to win just as bad. But that wasn't the joke of this episode. And then it abruptly cut off right before the running of the leaves, which we didn't get to see, and apparently Twilight didn't participate in this one. She just stayed on the sidelines drinking her alcohol. But even before that, we got a nice little lesson from Apple Bloom that I think we all could have done without. But hey, she even got double grounded for it, so I don't know. She's either mad or up there going, worth it! Then we transitioned into episode -12, Suited for Success, where we find Rarity and Twilight, mostly Rarity gossiping like barbershop girls, which in turns all boils down to Twilight bribing Rarity for dresses for a ticket to the Grand Galloping Gala, which they actually hit that joke right on the head, because if you think about it, all 6 of them got tickets, but Rarity is the only one that actually had to put in physical labor for her ticket. No, in the actual episode, Twilight didn't hold the ticket hostage until she was done, but Rarity still had to do all the work to make 6 dresses, like 3 times over, to be able to go. Poor Rarity. But hey, we ended with Twilight finally saying, you know what, just make them. Well, she didn't actually include Fluttershy in this one. They left out Fluttershy again, which is no surprise for this series. But she basically told her, just make them without our input. And that's where it ended. Little does everybody know behind the scenes, that doesn't end up working. What am I saying? Of course, you know, you've seen the episode. Yeah, but anyways, 2 more Mentally Advanced series episodes. Very well done. Still say bravo on them for taking matters in their own hands to make their own art and animation for this. I would have gave up a long time ago, so kudos to them. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Hello and welcome back everybody to the Mentally Advanced series. Today we are going to be watching episodes -13 and -14, going off of Pinky Sense and the Sonic Rainboom episodes, which should be a lot of fun. So why don't we get started? And we are here with Pinky's Twitchy Tail.
Too much caffeine today, Dingles?
Ha!
Yes.
Dingles.
Also, no. Yes.
Well, which is it,
Pinky
Pinky?
is the psychopotamus.
Well, you do eat a lot of cupcakes.
Well, you do that, Pinky.
I
You
think
don't
she will.
understand. It comes.
Oh
It
god,
does.
her eyes go
An
white.
escape from the sky, it descends in righteous fury.
Death?
Yes.
What comes?
You're dead,
The thing.
Twilight. Just
What
pray.
thing? What?
Or a flower
Your
pot.
prophecy has passed, as foretold. Yes.
Did you bring a potted plant to fall on me?
Yes, you did.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Pinky is innocent. Her
No,
mind
you're not.
sees
I
the
highly
truth,
doubt
and
you're
Pinky
innocent.
Speaks the truth. Kneel before Pinky.
Kneel
I'm gonna
before
kneel
Pinky.
you over and
Whoa.
Pinky.
Whoa.
Twilight do.
surgically narrow your breathing passages,
Aw.
you pink asshole.
That is slightly less sexy than Pinky hoped.
Yeah, me
You
too,
hit me with a
dang.
plant.
Pinky predicted your future.
Well, I'm predicting your future, and it's full of scalpels.
Oh no, it's not the
Sounds like
scalpels.
you got a little taste of a Pinky prediction, did you?
Yes. Pinky predicted the future, and then Twilight performs the threat.
That's
Violence
what magic
is the only
creatures
way
do.
She's gonna learn. Oh no, her predictions are real, gal. So are mine. They're called self-fulfilling prophecies.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Pinky sees.
Oh, no, not again.
Yes, it comes again. All tremble in despair.
Oh no, you don't. Not this time, you little pink fuck.
Oh jeez. Twilight
You can't
language.
get away from them. You try to get away, and it just comes true.
The prophecy
Is it
has
only
come
pots?
to fruition.
What the heck? What kind of soothsayer only sees potted plants flying into her friends' heads?
Pinky.
Pinky's gift
Russian
is as
Pinky.
mysterious as it is abundant. Yes.
She's
No.
never done this before. Well,
Always.
she has, actually, but last time was before you came to Ponyville. And it's usually after she's had a whole buttload of coffee.
Pinky
Dang
must
it.
remain vigilant. The government
Twilight.
spies upon
Yeah,
her trade.
Pinky got in the coffee
Yeah,
again.
How convenient that is. After Pinky has been up all night prowling all over the place, she can suddenly
Prowling?
predict the trajectory of flying shrubbery.
Sometimes Pinky predicts buildings falling down.
That's
One time she
not
predicted
good at
that
all,
Dog
Pinky.
Hoofington was gonna choke to death on some sunflower seeds, and sure enough,
Oh, that's, her butt jiggles when she laughs.
she is full of crap.
I think she's
Don't
full of
believe
something
it?
else.
That don't make a lick of sense. What about Pinky being psychic
A
makes any
psychopotamus.
makes
A
any sense?
psychopotamus.
Why
Get
does
it
that
right,
not make
Twilight.
sense? Well, here y'all
The
are,
same sense of
literal
how you
element
can
of magic
do
in the flesh,
magic?
questioning as to whether or not Pinky has magical psychiatry powers.
Thank you,
That is
Applejack.
well. Pinky has a degree.
I'm not
You have a
questioning
degree in
if
this?
she
What?
has powers. Yes, you are. You just said to my face that psychiatry is full of crap. I'm saying she doesn't have powers. Then how does she see the future, Twilight?
Yeah, you got
From
hit
analyzing
twice. I mean,
Dreams,
come
it's
on.
your basic psychiatry.
It is true. And AJ has deep-seated issues with her parents.
Oh,
yes,
no.
she has cult
You had to bring
devoting
that
herself
up.
to apples to replace their absence.
Okay, now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It all fits. Yes, she replaces the apples with apples.
I farm to
Oh,
live.
no.
I don't really appreciate this psychic analysis, Pinky, your degree aside.
How dare you mock Pinky's education? Yes.
Where do you
I think
find
we
the
can mock
time-
it all we want.
Where would she find the time to study and keep up with the field? She devotes each
She
and every
doesn't have
day
to study,
to
it just
nothing.
happens.
And you fill the void of your life with books.
Burn.
Yes, because you do not have
Friends?
filling for the void. The true filling is...
But she fills it with books. That's a feeling. Oh,
What is the purpose of...
Hard work, I think, to finish that thought.
just let it go,
I fill
Pinky.
the void with alcohol and the distant belief that I have some kind of destiny.
I forgot the
to work
alcohol. I'm
everything out.
sorry.
If the void has walls, maybe the walls of the void occupy physical space. So if you put a void inside a void, the second void is scrunched.
Really, Twilight?
Pinky just blew
I would
your
think
mind.
you'd take truck with destiny. Well, I don't mean destiny so much as a mathematical sort of fate. Yeah, that's what I said. Destiny. No,
That's
I mean
not
like
destiny.
if you hit a ball, the ball moves. So everything depends on everything else if something is gonna land somewhere because something acted on that thing to put it
Means
there.
they gotta
Well,
throw it at
generally,
you.
Twilight, that something that puts you places is your own willingness to pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Yeah, which is all controlled
I don't
by
want to know what you
hormones
do with
and
your own
chemistry.
bootstraps.
And the desire to fill the void. Yes.
You are not a psychiatrist.
Yes, she is.
Is a psychopotamus.
Look, she can predict the future. There's no
Okay,
sense
fine.
in trying to apply
Correct
the
it.
scientific method.
Psychopotamus.
Who's applying the scientific method? I'm not. I'm just being skeptical. You're trying to observe an intangible reality. You always do this, Twilight, and it's always wrong. If
Dang.
it's real, you just got to accept that
Applejack
it's real.
laying down
Or
the law.
what?
Then you are living like Pinky. Yes.
Living like
Delusional and
Pinky.
insane.
Screw that
No.
Larry guy.
Yes.
Applejack traitor.
Applejack trader.
I just think it seems like something Pinky would do, going out of her way to set up an elaborate hoax so she can pretend to be psychic for attention.
Uh-oh.
Pinky can
Here it comes
see.
again, Twilight.
It is enormous.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. You're gonna bash me in the head again. Real hilarious.
Look up. Look up.
Twilight?
We are all going to the hospital.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
What the? Where'd that come from? Okay. Well, they are all going to the hospital. So this got freaking landed on by a blue whale. Somebody call Poseidon and tell him to knock it off. Yay, Rainbow Dash.
Wow. It has been so long since the last time I was in Cloudsdale.
Why?
I forgot the smell of the industrial rainbows and the way the low pressure makes your ears pop.
Smells like home.
The way you get the stars in your eyes from the lack of oxygen.
Sounds like my place. Hey, it's
Please.
Fluttershy.
I've been begging you to slow down for an hour and a half.
It took you that long to fly up to
I'm
Cloudsdale?
gonna explode.
Oh no.
That's okay. We're here now, and because we went fast, that means we get a long break.
Take a breather,
Thank
Fluttershy.
goodness.
You're okay. We don't
Okay,
need an
I'm
exploding
going.
heart.
You want to go do something?
I thought you were gonna go sign up for the Flyers competition.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah,
competition that
But
you're
that's
gonna
not for a
try
little
to
while.
win
Hey,
with
you know what we
Rarity
oughta
still in
do?
your spotlight.
We gotta go tour the Weather Factory. The Weather Factory is an important part of our world, and we should take a moment to appreciate
You
it.
both grew up here.
I
You
don't
know what it
really
looks like.
wanna.
Yeah? Me either, I guess.
Let's go to the sign-ups and then lay down.
Oh, you know what we ought to do?
Can we lay
oughta
down
go to the
first?
store and buy you power drink.
Oh, jeez,
That'll
that's
make up
exactly
for all
what
the self
Fluttershy
stuff
needs
you
with her
lost
heart
when
already
over
about to
here.
explode.
We have time.
Yeah.
I have all the time in the
hey,
world.
Hey, check it
Oh,
out.
jeez.
It's one of these mechanical plane things. You remember these?
Dash, are you 5?
Okay, put in a quarter bit.
Quarter
Yes,
bit.
I don't want people
Do
to
you
stare
chop a
at
bit
us.
into
Oh,
a
come
quarter?
on.
They're
I'm an
metal
adult now,
pieces.
and I can have ice cream when I want. And now I really appreciate this mechanical plane on a philosophical level.
That's
It's
a
like
big
Pony
word
Sun
for
Tzu used
Rainbow
to say,
Dash.
Kids don't
In this
appreciate what
series.
they got.
I don't think Pony Sun Tzu said that.
Put a quarter bit.
What?
It says it takes a whole bit.
So no,
Aw.
we can't.
Oh,
$1.
man. Did money seriously
one
get
bit.
5 times more expensive
5,
when
4.
we were
right.
kids?
Well, maybe I don't know what the
I
bits
heard both
are, so maybe it is
Ponyville
5.
and Cloudsdale got hit really hard by the employment slump, so
Well, there's not a single
going up
person in
faster
the
than wages.
store or
Jeez.
around or in the
You
parking
remember
lot.
the good old days?
I
What do you
don't
put in the
know.
parking
I
lot?
don't remember
Chariots?
anything good. Are we gonna
This is
get
Cloudsdale.
that power drink?
It's probably too expensive.
Well, okay.
It's Fluttershy's money.
I'm
She can buy a
sorry.
power drink if she wants to.
Let's go sign up for the contest.
I remember when I was little, this plane looked so much bigger. And flying
It's
felt
called You Were
faster.
Smaller!
I think I'm getting old, Fluttershy.
Rainbow
One
Dash is
day
getting
we'll
old.
all
Oh
be
no.
in the ground.
Gosh, there was that time I flew faster than I ever did before. You remember that? I realized that if you
That's
fly
the
down,
plane you stole
gravity
for
does all
to meet the
hard
wisdom
work, and then you have
pony,
to do
isn't
the
it,
harder
Dash?
work, and I flew so fast that boom!
You exploded?
the ground.
Oh, she hit the
Before that,
ground.
though,
If she
remember?
hit the
There
ground,
was
she
an
wouldn't be here.
explosion.
I remember that. The doctor said you hit your head really hard.
Oh, maybe
I
she
flew
did hit the
so
ground.
Fast, I
Everything
blew
else
up
is
the
an
time
illusion.
barrier. You and me didn't used to have a lot of friends. They used to pick on me and called me slow all the time, but I was like
Are you
the
sure
strongest
they're not talking
one.
about
I could never
Fluttershy?
figure out why they kept saying that.
You were my only friend. And when you got hurt, your parents called my parents because I was there. and
So?
Your parents knew me. I got in trouble.
Aw, poor
You came to the
Fluttershy.
hospital and you signed my cast. Get well soon, no homo.
No homo.
Well, I
Get well
remember
soon, no
I
homo.
At the time.
Yeah, Gilda signed it too. She drew like a stick on a wheel and couldn't stop laughing.
That
Like,
wasn't a
she was
stick
such
on a
bad
wheel.
Artist.
My parents used to scold me because I wasn't very social. And then I made friends
So it's
with you,
Fluttershy's
and I wasn't
parents'
really
fault she's
comfortable
like
around
this.
Anyone else, so I followed you everywhere. Kinda like now.
Everyone else laughed at that wheel stick too.
Well, you couldn't
Poor
have picked a
Gilda.
better one to
My
follow,
parents weren't
Fluttershy.
happy. They said if she's gonna draw, it should be like a nice drawing.
Because they knew what it was supposed to be.
When your parents called mine, my parents had a really long talk about you and me, and they grounded me, and they said, you can come out when you're normal. I
So
thought
you never
to
came
myself,
out?
I'm gonna be in here for a really long time.
I'm gonna
One of these
be in
days,
here
though,
for
I'm
a
gonna
really
fly so
long
fast I make that
time.
explosion again.
I guess I never really found myself. Like,
No,
why do I
Fluttershy,
still follow you
Fluttershy.
around?
First of all, she
I
needs to
moved
speak up. I
Ponyville
can barely hear her.
because I was afraid to be alone. I feel like I'm. Never mind.
I don't
I'm
even think
sorry
she's
I wrote
listening.
that on your cast.
Aw, what for? As far as friends go, you're a pretty good no homo.
Fluttershy, you're the best no homo there ever was.
Well, I appreciate the thought that made those words come out of your mouth.
Oh, hey, you want to go to the zoo?
I think we need to go sign up for the Flyers competition before it's too late.
Yeah?
I think Dash doesn't
Probably a
want
lot
to
of really
not
good
even
flyers
sign
for
up.
that thing.
She's already having her fears.
Depends on your relative perspective of good.
I sure don't get nearly as much practice in Ponyville. I'm the fastest in Ponyville.
That's because you keep
Nobody likes to
breaking through Twilight's and Rarity's roofs.
all about it.
What?
I said you don't get a lot of real competition in Ponyville.
Yeah, they do acrobatic stuff in the Flyers competition. And some ponies are there every year.
So why don't you go up there and train every day?
Watching. You know, we probably have time for the zoo. We'll
What
come
would you
back,
see
we'll
at a
sign
zoo
up.
in a
I
land
bet they're
full
getting a
of
new
ponies?
exhibit
Aren't you supposed to
at
be in the zoo? You're part of the zoo.
Better to fail by choice than to stare into the illusion you've created of yourself.
Oh dear.
There's something there like an uncanny valley.
Now Fluttershy's staring into her own
Some
illusion.
poise, the cold, distant sparkle in the eyes that you describe as happiness.
Makes me think of Rarity.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
What if she had wings? She'd be up here and she'd be all like, look at my tail and this is my hair. I washed it yesterday. Oh my god.
Yep. She'd also be saying, look at my wings.
And as you feel yourself dissolve,
Butterfly
you
wings.
can't help but wonder if everyone else feels the same way, but they're all just better actors than you. How can one pony be such a ridiculous parody of a living creature?
She'd kiss on all the boy judges and they'd be all like, oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good here. Yeah, good
Wings.
Rarity.
But
She'd
you
be
were
doing more
never
than
really
kissing
meant
them,
to
knowing this
fly.
Rarity.
Everyone is special, but what's special about you is that you're terrible in every conceivable way.
Flutter-
Then the
Fluttershy's still
wings would
talking to
fall
herself
off,
in the
and
mirror.
I'd fly down and save her.
Or the
I'd
window.
be faster than the Wonderbolts. No,
And
no,
Rainbow Dash
even
is in
they'd
her
get
own little
knocked out
world
'cause
here.
Rarity punches them when they're falling because she's so scared and she's just flailing around. And then the princess would be there and she's like, oh no, but swish, and I save everybody.
I think Pinky Sense rubbed off
So,
on Dash a little
we going to
bit.
the zoo or what?
I am a yellow horse.
I
Yep.
am a yellow horse. Well, I'm blue
Yep.
horse.
Okay.
Cool. It said they're getting away.
She's a light blue
Apparently
horse.
They finally figured out how to fly it up here and get it in the tank safely.
Oh dear. I want to see that now. Can't just cut me off there. I mean, I've seen one before, but not up in the clouds. Come on. You suck. I am a yellow horse. Oh dear, Fluttershy. What are we gonna do with you? Not read all this frickin' text. That's one thing we're not gonna do until the end. Go back for this. My lord. Also, they kind of changed the outro music a little bit. Okay. It's like a novel at the end of every episode. But good for explanation reason. And then the final last words. Yes, it has fully stimulated my special needs. Alrighty then. Mentally Advanced Series, episode -13, Pinky Sense, where Twilight is just happily walking through town, minding her own business, and meets up with Dingles, whose tail is doing the twitch, which in the episode signaled that she was about to have a vision. But we had a little bit of dialogue first before Pinkie Pie's eyes went fully white and a pot was properly dropped on Twilight's skull. Of which, of course, throwing this Twilight into a rage, blaming Pinkie as a rigged device, which would have been hilarious. But it's not. Someone needs to talk to Daisy up in the upstairs window to secure her pots a little better. Second time actually came in from left field, striking Twilight in the skull once again. Somebody threw that one. That one was planned. All in all, we went through Twilight's disbelief that Pinkie, Earth Pony, could have any sort of psychic powers. Probably because she's not a unicorn, because we already know that magic does exist in this realm. Maybe she tells Twilight to lay off the booze a little bit, and stuff like this wouldn't happen to her. Just kidding, Pinkie Pie was gonna smash her with that plot regardless. Anyways, in comes AJ to back Pinkie up and her Pinkie sense, still with a confused Twilight, because this is the first time since Twilight came to town that this has happened. And no matter what you do, you cannot get away with it, and it is a real thing. But this is the mentally advanced Twilight we are talking about. Pinkie's an Earth pony. She can't have magic power. She can't be a psychic. Oh, excuse me, a psychopotamus, I think she called herself. Which, at the end of the episode, I think it would have been a lot funnier to actually have a hippopotamus fall on them instead of a great blue whale. They all still would have gone to the hospital. Not that that's a good thing or anything. That just flat sucks. Anyways, good on you, Pinkie. You and your psychopotamus powers, showing Twilight what real magic is. Then we moved on to episode -14, Sonic Rainboom, featuring Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy, nixing all the others. Especially kind of one of the most important parts of Fluttershy, Rarity stealing Rainbow Dash's spotlight. But this was more focusing on Dash just completely avoiding the competition, avoiding the sign-ups to the competition altogether. Don't even want to go. I'm freaked out before I even get there because the other ponies that are in there live in Cloudsdale and they train every year, and the only practice Rainbow Dash gets in Ponyville is crashing through people's ponies' ceilings, namely Rarities and Twilights. We also tackle the secret of the Sonic Rainboom, which wasn't a Sonic Rainboom at all. Apparently Dash just flew straight towards the ground and nosedived straight into so hard. She hit her head so hard that she thinks she did a Sonic Rainboom or something like that. While we deal with Fluttershy's abusive childhood, it sounds like, even so far as to getting in trouble for Rainbow Dash smashing into the ground. And on top of all that, we even got some equestrian inflation on the bit per Fluttershy, which was going to the store to buy an energy drink after literally getting up to Cloudsdale feeling as her heart was going to explode. Yeah, that's the answer right there. It'll slow that puppy down right now. It won't have the complete opposite effect. Also, apparently there is a zoo in Cloudsdale that we unfortunately didn't get to see. We kind of get to see a zoo every episode. If you think about it, probably the most important information we found out about this whole episode is Fluttershy is a yellow horse. I mean, who knew? Amazing! Alright, well, I had a lot of fun with these 2 episodes. I always have fun on the Mentally Advanced series, probably because they're just so mental, it's crazy. Mental and a lot of stuff is just literal. Short and sweet, to the point. Even though we don't focus on the entire episode, it does focus on some key points, which is good, and the animation and art style to do what they want to do is just downright creative. So yeah, I had fun. I hope you had fun. I do thank you for taking the time out of your day to come here and watch me watch these. I always look forward to seeing each and every one of you here. So thank you once again, and I will see you next time.